Gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Jack and Perry is glad you didn't play Rock You Like a Hurricane
I figured.
in Perry. Thank you.
They almost banned that song in Perry one time.
Rock You Like a
Yeah,
Hurricane.
the city council, they talked about it, but they said other Scorpion songs are okay, but we're thinking of banning
This
that one.
song, The Morality.
So I guess somebody died or something, right?
Yeah, because over the weekend, I think, tragedy.
Tragedy.
Former Scorpions bassist Francis Buchholz died
Francis Buchholz?
at the age of 71 after a battle with cancer.
Yeah, well, Klaus,
Big City Nights.
Klaus Meine, No One Like You. This is what I love about this song. It says it was the track was originally written, or the song was originally written in German,
Well, sure.
and then much of its meaning was changed in translation. Like it was a totally different song in German.
If you hear Klaus talk, it sounds like he doesn't know how to speak English at
Ja,
all.
it's Klaus Meine, Scorpion. Girl, it's been a long time since that we've been apart. Much too long for a man who needs love.
Well, yeah. How does that not translate?
Yeah.
I can do the game, Kerry.
You can do the game?
I can do the game.
Yeah, because I'm surprised because every Scorpion song sounds like the
not
other Scorpion
true.
song.
Oh, see, this is my
This is your
thing.
favorite one.
This is my favorite, and it's Blackout.
Yeah.
And it always bugs me when the U plays their Blackout game, and they, do not play this song over the loudspeaker.
You know what bugs me? That you have a favorite Scorpion song.
Why would that bother you? I love this.
Because these are terrible songs.
offending me, Bill. That is offensive to me.
Okay.
And why does this guy have forks in his eyes
What?
on the cover of the album?
It's
No,
a
I
dis-
have to.
it's a
Which
distur-
album is it?
Blackout.
It's a disturbing image.
He's got forks in his eyes.
I don't
You know
know-
why?
I don't know what he did
I,
to
I
get-
know why. Because it's German.
Winds of Change.
Because it's metal, man.
German metal.
This is a long song.
Yeah.
This was a bathroom song when I used to work at K-Bear.
Gina, it's a bathroom song anytime.
You feel
Yep.
like you need
Pretty
to go
much.
now? All things
Nope, time's up.
Still loving you?
Yes.
I got there.
Very good.
I just need to fast forward it in my head sometimes. Well, there's Rocky Like a Hurricane.
Yeah, that's it.
I can't pick any of them out. What?
Oh,
Well, this is weird.
oh, come on, Gina.
Come on,
Still
Gina.
Loving You? No.
No?
No. I don't have it.
Send me an angel.
I don't have it. Disappointed in myself. That's Still Loving You.
This is still. Yes.
It's another Scorpion song.
Shut up.
I know, it's Scorpions.
I'm not going to get that one.
You're not going to get that. It's always somewhere.
Yeah, I don't. Can I get a little Tease Me, Please Me? That's another favorite.
Tease me, please me.
It's
Oh.
not complicated, Bill.
I
It's not. It's not deep.
no. It's what you're looking for in a man, isn't it?
This is probably my second favorite. Just will you let me have things sometimes?
No, you're welcome to it.
No one needs to know.
He's meh.
He's me. He's German.
I can tell. He plays guitar like a German. Yeah.
Thank you.
The Scorpions found a formula and they really just beat it
Yeah.
to death, didn't they?
They beat it to death.
Yep.
They
Made
embraced it.
they made millions of dollars with
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Yep. And still, I think they're still touring.
I think so.
Yep. Klaus.
I think that I thought I heard that they were going to make a movie about the song "Winds of Change," and the conspiracy theory about
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I wonder how that's going.
So what is that theory? It has something to do with.
Something to do with it. It was created
They
by
were.
the
They were not spies, but they were
CIA or something
yeah.
like
Did it have
that.
to do with the Berlin Wall?
No, it was like the American CIA knew that they could get to the Scorpions and that they could give them. I don't know. It was
Yeah, it was
There
a
were
whole,
there were coded messages
Yeah.
in the song.
There's a whole conspiracy theory.
which probably wasn't.
It's
No, not even probably, which
Yeah.
wasn't.
well, there you go.
Okay.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
Okay, then we will take a break here. And when we come back, we'd like to hear from you. You can check in with us here on the Radio from Hell show. The phone number to use is 877-602-9696. Were you with us yesterday at Squatters? Call and tell us how you liked it. 877-602-9696, or anything else you'd like to chat about. You can also text us 33986.
We got a few minutes here.
I have a list here of 10 ingredients you don't use anymore.
All right.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
And
Gina guessed a can of mushroom soup. That was a good guess.
not on the list?
Not on the list,
Oh.
no.
Okay.
Used to be every recipe had mushroom soup in it.
First one is Crisco. Nobody uses Crisco anymore. In 1933, Procter & Gamble published a book titled Crisco Recipes for the Jewish Housewife
Oh, well.
in an effort to, as the title suggests, get Crisco into Jewish households and using it instead of chicken fat. Now it turns out that it has trans fats I'm not even sure they make it anymore. It's
Sure
you
they
can
Yeah. Oh, sure they
can
do.
you,
Yeah.
but people don't use it like they used to.
Well, we've all rediscovered lard again.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yes.
Gelatin, Jell-O salads, aspics, other forms of gelatin, really not around much anymore. You don't see people using them. Now this one I know, Carrie, you'll dispute because you like it, and I used to like it, and I never buy it anymore. Miracle Whip.
We're a Miracle Whip house.
Yeah, no, I never.
You're not a mayonnaise house?
We do both, really.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
I used to have both. Now I just mayonnaise. I don't. Miracle Whip is it was supposed to be a salad dressing, which always seemed weird to
There are
me.
times when Miracle Whip is
Margarine.
Nope.
Nobody uses margarine
Haven't
anymore.
used margarine in years.
Can you still get it?
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Probably, but- Gooseberries. I don't recall gooseberries ever being popular particularly.
We used to have a gooseberry bush.
Yeah.
What about snozberries?
They taste like snozberries. They taste like gooseberries.
Thousand Island dressing.
Oh, that is still a thing.
Gotta use that on your burgers. That is the
Thousand Island
but
is
it-
still a
much
thing.
maligned sauce.
It used to be very, very popular on salads.
They
Yes.
still offer it at the steak pit at Snowbird.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Of course they do.
That's more of for me, it's like a dipping sauce or a hamburger sauce.
Yeah. Iceberg lettuce. I still
love it.
love iceberg lettuce.
Love it.
A wedge? Do you like a wedge? Because
I
a wedge
make
salad is
I
an
make a wedge.
iceberg.
I make a wedge.
There are
salad.
times when the iceberg lettuce is the only lettuce that will do.
but people that used to be about the only kind of lettuce
Yeah.
you could get.
Yeah.
And now people, we want romaine and turnips.
They were never popular.
Yes,
when
they
were
were.
turnips popular?
Yes, they were. Turnips were extremely popular at one time. Turnips were a beloved vegetable years ago.
They were never beloved.
Yes, they were.
Who beloved them?
well,
what did you do to a turnip?
It was all we had.
They were, and you know what? They're delicious actually. If you butter and salt and pepper, you roast it and butter and salt and pepper, they're delicious. Quince.
This was never popular.
Quince there's a quince tree that is on my neighbor's property, but it hangs into our yard. And every once in a while, like one day, Steve Rosenberg from Liberty Heights was walking by, and he went, "Hey, that's a quince tree." And he went and asked him, "Can I harvest all those quince?" And took them. And then our good friend Kari, your golf instructor's wife, she went and picked a bunch of those quince and made quince jelly. They're difficult to deal with. They're hard, and you have to cook the hell out of them.
The people buying margarine now are vegans, apparently.
Oh, that would make sense.
yeah.
They want a butter, but
They
not
want a butter,
Yeah.
but not butter.
And then the number 10 on the list is acorn flour. Apparently, people used to use acorn flour a
Back
lot.
in the 1800s?
I don't know, but they used to use it a lot.
Oh.
But there you go.
Okay, thank you.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
$3,986.
All right, 6:19. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, and come on, you can check in with us. 877-602-9696. Just call us. Say good morning. I'd like to hear from you in the morning. You can also text us at 33986. Should we just go on, Gina?
Yeah, don't stop.
All right,
You
then.
just keep going.
All right. The moon is 54.1% of full. It's a waxing moon. We'll have a full moon February 1st. And the moon will rise today at 11:29 a.m. Today being Monday, it's the 26th day of January in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. Let's see what we have going on as days of the day. Oh, it's Community Manager Appreciation Day. So appreciate your community manager. It's Toad Hollow Day of Encouragement.
Why are we encouraging Toad Hollow?
I tried to figure out what this is all about, and it just doesn't make any sense at all. But I like I like the words Toad Hollow. It's somebody started it a long time ago to encourage kids to read or something. I don't know why he called it Toad Hollow, but It's Dental Drill Appreciation Day.
What?
Yeah, dental drill appreciation. Appreciate your dental drills, and particularly the art of dentistry.
Thanks, Dr. Carroll.
Yeah, ooh, I hate that sound. And it's National Peanut Brittle Day. So there you go. And this is an all-new edition of the show that wants to rock you like a hurricane. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson. Hi, Kerry.
Hi.
I'm Bill Allred. Hello, Bill. Hi. There's Gina Barberi right over there. Hi, Gina.
Hello.
Katie for short is our fine producer behind me there in the booth. There's Dawson. Hi, Dawson. And the dog Vax is just settling in for a nap for a while. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hudson is
Oh, is he in the back?
back in the back.
I forget about him because
He's back in the back.
just is back in the back. Mm-hmm. He sleeps at a desk back there.
Mm-hmm.
He can't get any sleep at home apparently.
Well, it's quiet here. There's nobody
It
here.
is.
It's
yeah,
true.
Very quiet.
Let's see. 877-602-9696 if you want to check in with your voice. Text 33986. Good morning. Dominic, the hook and dump driver, checking in for yet another fabulous day, currently up in Park City. Let's see.
He's hooking and dumping all the dumpsters with the celebrity trash.
Ed's friend Andy is up and angry about what's going on.
Yep.
Grateful to Radio from Hell's voice and influence. Sketchy Blake checking in. There's nothing like brunch with you. Mrs. Cement Dave took me to the Scorpions in Vegas for our anniversary in 2022.
Lucky.
They put on a great show. Skid Row opened with a pretty good front man. Basie Casey here. Lights, Camera, Brunch was the coolest. Dave of Westbrook checking in. Let's see. Big T says, have a wonderful day today. Stay warm while I freeze my goods.
It is irritating that it is this cold with no snow.
Yeah.
Like that. Those two things shouldn't be. If it's going to be not snowing, it should be warm at least.
Let's see. Apparently, there's a lot of stuff happening at Hill Air Force Gates with the traffic, so look into that.
Okay.
Kira and Andy checking in. Sleepless in Sandy. Happy cold, no snow Monday. Right Wing Wade has some traffic for you. Meshach of Erda checking in and happy to be reconnected. Glad we got that fixed. Or you got that fixed. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Y'all used to do some great shows up at Sundance. What happened with that? Why don't you go up there anymore?
We talked about it yesterday, and I'd forgotten pretty much the reason was COVID.
And we just never went back.
Never went
and
back.
it doesn't matter now because it's
Yeah,
the last year. So
it's gone. Dan and Anna of Evanston checking in. 2 degrees at our house. Cindy of Sunset checking in. I want to wish my mom a happy 90th birthday.
oh, happy birthday.
Jeez.
Let's see. John the Liberal in a literal coal mine checking in. Couldn't stand hearing the same Scorpion song time and time again. That stuck. No nostalgia in sight. Dirty Cliff checking in. Luis from Harrisburg, PA checking in. Chef Roy checking in. Hope you had a good weekend. A. Arlo Gumby checking in and rocking you like a gentle spring rain. Jamaica John checking in. Loved Lights Camera Brunch yesterday. Awesome.
Nice to meet you in person,
Yes.
Jamaica John.
Sleepy Elijah checking in. Extra sleepy after this stressful weekend. Bus driver Troy. Tristan from the most west of Jordans checking in. Let's see. Katie here in San Pete County. Michaela Verino. Travis the Pieman checking in. Can we all call today off due to lack of interest?
Sure.
Yeah.
Basie Casey, Lights Camera Brunch was a blast. Very much enjoyed it. Thanks for letting me listen.
Boy, really nice.
Miles from Holiday.
Let's see what I got. I got this at Lights Camera Brunch. I love this little guy.
Oh,
It's
Toast Man.
Mr. Toast Man.
Let's see. Metal Shop Mark barely made it to work on time. Sid says the KSL helicopter at the protest yesterday, but there's nothing on their website today. That's neat.
Yeah, there is. I saw something there. Mrs. Bill was at the protest, along
She's
with.
roller skate in the protest.
Well, she went with a lot of her roller derby teammates, and there were probably 2,000 people there.
There's a cool like drone shot
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, there were thousands there, unlike what the radio said this morning, which was hundreds.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw the photo. It wasn't hundreds. Dr. Neil here. Happy birthday, Vax. Is it Vax's birthday?
This weekend.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Let's see. Cement Dave, Mrs. Cement Dave, Dispatcher Jordan, and Mrs. Jordan, thanks for a great time at brunch yesterday.
Thanks for the soap.
Nika from Hooper checking in, ready for the Monday. Corbin the Bookbinder checking in. Tim the Tree Guy. Mixer driver Shane checking in from Orem. First day back to work this year after toe surgery.
Yeah.
Please wish Thane a happy 14th birthday.
Happy birthday, Thane.
Doesn't seem like you should have to take off work for toe surgery.
Toe surgery. Maybe it was really bad toe
Or
surgery.
just get it done and then back to work immediately.
Spoken like a true corporate overlord.
Yeah, I was going to
That's
say,
right.
I say take as much time as you can.
Wendover Karen is up celebrating her son's 45th birthday.
Oh, lots of birthdays.
Dental Drill Appreciation Day.
If they don't drill it, they don't get rid of the bad stuff, and then things get worse.
I think the point is that the technology of dental drills has gotten super, really so much better over
They
the
used
years.
to just pull your teeth.
It used to be that they had a foot pump. My first dentist just
Had a foot pump?
Yeah, he just operated it by using a foot pump.
Really?
It wasn't electric. It was, yeah. Joe from Layton. Demetra says it was nice meeting Cement Dave and his wife and the lovely soap. Looks like everybody's here.
Okay.
I suppose we could. What? Yeah, we could move along.
Let's
move
do it.
along. Traffic, Gina, please.
You're not moving along at Hill Air Force Base, I guess. I heard from several people saying, turn to your neighbor and wave because they're listening to Radio from Hell. Hill Air Force Base gate, traffic backing up the ramps. Cars are on the interstate shoulders. Be careful there. Good morning, Radio from Hell. Happy Monday. Right Wing Wade checking in from I-15 northbound, moving along smoothly. Accident southbound I-15 on-ramp, exit 316 in Woods Cross. Accident westbound I-215 north, milepost 28, Redwood Road, North Salt Lake, off to the right shoulder. Right lane blocked to the entry ramp. It's a very thorough report this morning, Wade. Thank you for that. If you're seeing something, you can also send us a thorough report via text at 33986.
All right. We will take a break, play a song for you. After the song, it's Big Boy News and Opinnuendo. And Frank Christ presents The Dead Celebrity Game. Amy Donaldson has sports at 7 o'clock. Boners coming up as well. Stand by for all of that.
Oh, it's brought to you by Delicious Sugar.
It's brought to you by the Donut Critic.
Yeah.
Let's and this is a feature we'll be doing every day on the show, right? 'Cause this is going to be 5 days.
should.
It's 5. Benjamin Lee is with us. He is. If you want to find out about Benjamin, just look for the Donut Critic.
On social medias.
On social media, yep.
You can communicate with him, donutcritic at gmail.com, and you're on all the Instagrams and all of that stuff. And so just to background quickly before we get into these delicious desserts, Why do you do this, and how did this all come about?
Well, I just had a real strong love for sugar.
Yeah.
But I felt like I was just eating sugar to eat sugar, but it wasn't satisfying.
Yeah.
So I decided, okay, I got to start prioritizing that and finding the best sugar out there. And so that's really how it was born, as I started critiquing them more and deciding what really was the best thing.
And
If you're
started
going to
with-
have dessert, have a really good dessert.
Yes.
And you started with donuts, but it's branched out into all kinds of desserts?
All kinds of desserts, because Utah is just full of good desserts, not just donuts. And so it really did branch out pretty quickly.
But you did bring us donuts today. Tell us about these.
Yeah, so this is a new shop in Utah. It's called Bismarck Donuts. It's down in Orem, Utah. It honestly just opened on Saturday. And I'm already deeming it the sidecar of Utah.
These are warm.
Now,
Did you put them in the microwave?
I did warm them up because
Oh, I was gonna say, are they right out of the oven?
I had to pick them up last night, so that's why they're warm.
yeah,
But-
explain what you mean by the sidecar of Utah.
So Sidecar is in California, and it's just well known to be one of the specialty shops of the nation, one of the best. And they do really good on salty and sweet plays. They make donuts fresh throughout the day. Their flavors are known to be really deep and rich, and I found that at this place. So,
So which one should we try first?
well,
I just tried the blueberry one. It's fantastic.
Which would you suggest we try first?
yeah,
Wow,
let's do.
Doesn't matter?
No, I would try the blueberry.
Okay.
It's
they're
got a
both
lot of
great.
fresh blueberry.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're both really good.
wow.
So yeah, the wild blueberry has a little bit of a tart berry to it, and so it just makes for a really good experience, especially because there's some salt in.
It's
inside.
not overly sweet.
No, it's delicious.
No.
Not overly sweet. Just really nice.
And then the maple bacon, that is fresh bacon that they've made. A lot of donut shops will just use like the Costco crumble.
Sure.
Don't do that. Yeah, this is fresh and really delicious.
So Bismarck Donuts in Orem is
Now,
they
Gina,
only have one location there.
Yep.
Are you not trying the?
Well, you know I don't do maple.
I know because you don't like maple.
Yeah.
But there's
But
bacon.
maybe, but you should
I know.
try it.
Doesn't the bacon override your?
You
Should I try it anyway?
Yeah.
All right.
Gina, no.
What?
Don't try it. It's too dangerous.
Give it to
It's too damn dangerous.
give it to Dawson or
No, it's very good. It's really good. I think you may change your mind.
these are
about
both
maple.
great. So
Now,
Bismarck
to
donuts.
wash this down, you brought a drink. Now tell us about this drink.
Yeah, so this is also a Utah company. It's called Drink Shogi. So this was released a few weeks ago, and it is premium chocolate milk.
Shogi apparently is Swiss for chocolate.
Yes. So this story is a really cool one. He has just been on this mission to get the best chocolate milk, and I think he's done it. It's super chocolatey, and it leaves you with a taste of cocoa. Where you get grocery store
Yeah.
chocolate milk, and it's like drinking heavy molasses. Like it's just
Yeah,
Too
this,
thick. It's
this
too
is
thick.
this is cocoa. This
Yes.
is definite cocoa.
And
Does this
local-
heat up? Does this heat up?
I
yes,
bet it
yeah,
would,
they
yeah.
do hot as well. Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
And a local. This is in Orem as well.
yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can get those at Macy's and Dan's, and they're spreading out through other stores. You can go to drinkshogi.com to see all the locations.
This maple bacon donut
All right, I'll try
is
it.
superb.
It really is good.
Because it's not the fake maple that you get
Okay.
in other places.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's
See,
really.
I like when I have. I don't hate maple. I don't love maple, but when I use maple syrup, but I always have
Oh, that's pretty good.
real maple
Oh,
syrup.
great. Pretty good. That blueberry is just. I love that blueberry. Okay, well that's
And
okay. So
what
that's
else is this on the?
Sip Shogi chocolate milk. All right.
Yep.
And what's this little thing?
So
here?
I've also brought in new Built Bar puffs. So they reformulated their chocolate and their puff formula, and it's really good. And I feel like it replaces candy bars. I know a lot of people are on the health kick right now, and so you need to be really particular about what you're eating. And this is a good treat. It's
So
only
if you
about
want something sweet but you want a protein bar as well, this is a good
That's
choice.
really good.
Yeah, so I feel like this new formula is just all about the chocolate, all about the flavor, but you still only get 140 calories in that bar, which is
And it's-
sometimes half of what you get in a candy
It's
bar.
kind of like a jelly, a jelly sort of thing.
Yeah, and this consistency is a lot better. The puff is better than the bar for most people. So if you're going out and trying a protein bar, try the puff from Built Bar.
Built Bar Puffs.
And I totally agree with your philosophy. Don't waste my time with an average dessert. You know, if I'm going to have dessert, let's make it worth my while.
You have the same policy like with hamburgers too.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm not going to have just a crappy fast food. If I'm going to have a hamburger, I want a really good.
Why would you have any other philosophy?
Exactly. Don't waste my time with an average crappy whatever.
But with these diets, people are going to start binging and kind of snapping back. So you got to start preparing for that and thinking through what's the dessert I really want to eat to make it worth it.
Exactly.
Well, I think it's going to be this maple bacon donut.
All of these win.
So it's Benjamin Lee. He is the donut critic. Go to just look for him on Instagram. That's where I think there are a lot of great pictures and things of you and and the desserts you and your family. And
Are we going to have a link on our website for all this?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Sorry, I surprised Katie with that. Yeah, we do that.
You've been dealing with technical problems.
And then you're going to be coming in every day, right?
Every day?
No, I do plan every month, so you can definitely plan to eat something good next time I come in.
Excellent.
Every other week?
Thank you, Ben.
Okay, you've convinced me.
Every week.
Thanks, Ben. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
The donut critic.
Donut critic. Thank you very much.
This is dangerous.
No, right?
I can't have lunch today now. That's what has happened.
That's what it's boiled down to?
Poor you.
This is what has happened. I can't
don't we all feel bad for her?
I cannot do lunch today.
Yep. There's more out there?
More out there.
Oh,
good.
know. All right, it's 6:36 right now. Big boy news and opinioendo. And right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. I'm going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
Tickets to Claypool Gold 26. Now, what's that?
That's Les Claypool?
Les Claypool, Sean Lennon.
Oh,
yeah, they've worked together before.
It's a super group. The drummer from Cake.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway, we'll have tickets to that to give away, and that is also who is bringing you the news.
Oh, well, thank you. And Frank Christ presents. Call, line up, get those tickets to Les Claypool, 877-602-9696. We'll play that game right after this Big Boy News and Opinioendo. And don't forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Thousands of people turned out for a rally Sunday afternoon protesting ICE. This is in downtown Salt Lake City after another shooting death in Minneapolis, Minnesota. They met at the Wallace F. Bennett Federal Building there on the corner of State Street.
You can go to x96.com/live and see video of that.
this is from Sid. She was there.
Marched through the streets to the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Office, which is on, I think, Second.
It was peaceful, as these should be.
This comes after 37-year-old Alex Peretti, and we'll get into that in a minute, was killed by federal agents, which was reported by witnesses. The Department of Homeland Security said Peretti threatened agents with a gun, and they fired at him in self-defense. So far, no video has emerged showing Peretti pointing anything at agents or menacing them with a gun at all. Sunday afternoon's protest was notably larger than previous ICE gatherings held in Utah in recent weeks. Many protesters carried signs for Renee Good and for Peretti, both shot and killed by federal agents in Minnesota. My son lives in Minnesota, 2 blocks from where Alex was murdered, and I'm here to show support for Minnesota, said protester Mindy Holbrook. Holbrook walked alongside Kelly Hall of Salt Lake County, both former teachers now, who met for the first time that day. I love that there's more people because these are our neighbors and our friends that are being rounded up without due process, Hall said. And we have a constitution, even though she taught science and I mostly taught math. Teachers are usually history buffs, right? We believe in the Constitution. Protesters carried signs that called out local leaders like Mike Lee, who wrote on Twitter, "We're not defunding ICE. Live with it."
Live with it unless you're being shot for it.
Exactly.
Nice choice of words
Well,
there, Mike.
He's a mean, awful idiot, Mike Lee. Your senator, the Department of Homeland Security, said the episode which led to Mr. Preddy's death. He's an intensive care, an ICU nurse in the Veterans Administration, so he works for the government. The episode began after he approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. Now, that makes it sound as though he had it drawn and he was walking towards them, pointing it at them. No, he was not. It says, then they said, and they tried to disarm him. The statement didn't specify whether the gun was in the man's hand or really on the body. It was in a holster. They didn't even see it.
Yeah.
He was, Mr. Preddy, the video shows Mr. Preddy clearly holding a phone, not a gun, before the agents take him to the ground. They pound him for a few minutes.
So they were...
They see that he has a gun in the holster. They grab the gun out of the holster, and they back away and shot him 10 times.
So they were shoving another protester, a woman, and she fell down.
Yeah.
And he ran. You've seen this in several different angles of
He
video.
went over to
help her get up. Mm-hmm. As he's helping her get up, they pepper spray both of them.
Yeah.
And he, at no point in there is he reaching for a gun.
Video analysis from the BBC, Wall Street Journal, New York Times, and I think the Atlantic all came to the same conclusion. That's what happened.
The footage shows an agent approaching. The footage shows an agent approaching with empty hands and grabbing at Mr. Preddy as others hold him down. About 8 seconds after he's pinned, agents yell that he has a gun, indicating they may not have known he was armed until he was on the ground. Now he has a permit. Mm-hmm. The same agent who approached with empty hands pulls a gun from among the group of people that appears to match the profile of a firearm that belonged to Mr. Preddy. The agents appear to have him under control with his arms pinned. So, of course, if you have him under control with his arms pinned, that's when you shoot him.
Yep.
It was not a. I mean, it's just obviously horrible.
And this is why it's important to show up and record things.
Now, here, this is not
because
good.
if you didn't, you'd go, well, I guess maybe he pulled a gun on him.
A video from freedomnews.tv shows at least 2 men with rifles standing guard on the spot where Preddy was shot and killed by a federal agent Saturday. Breitbart News reported the fatal shooting, which DHS said was the result of an agent firing defensive shots. Yeah, DHS noted that the man also had 2 magazines and no ID. But there are 2 men, civilians, standing guard with rifles at the spot where the incident occurred. Armed citizens standing guard in Minneapolis. So these are just not ICE. These are not Homeland Security people.
No.
They're just citizens.
Yeah.
Standing there with guns around the spot. In the video, a man was asked if that was his neighborhood, and he said, "Yes, this is my block. This is my area. I don't go into other people's neighborhoods and try to intimidate them. I protect my people." This is getting... Yeah. I don't want to be an alarmist.
Am I overreacting yet?
A massive winter storm dumped sleet and freezing rain and snow across much of the U.S. on Sunday, bringing sub-zero temperatures and paralyzing air and road traffic. Tree branches, power lines snapped under the weight of ice, and hundreds of thousands of homes and businesses in the southeast are left without electricity. More than 10,000 flights have been canceled as that storm sweeps across the southern and then into the northeast. Well, let's see. Oh, this is a fascinating little case, Gina.
What's that?
Little murder case here. New information from an unsealed search warrant found gunshot residue on clothes along with other details in the Saratoga Springs murders investigation. The July search warrants also revealed that investigators looked at conversations found on social media, ChatGPT, and more. That's all it says here, but Jessica Lyman and her 8-year-old son, Eli Painter, were both found shot to death inside their townhome. Mm-hmm. Painter was declared dead at the scene while Lyman died a few days later after being hospitalized. Police looked at one person's social media accounts as well as finances. A search warrant revealed that this same person's clothing had gunshot residue on the day that the homicides tested positive for gunshot residue. No one has been arrested. This happened back in July.
Well,
No one has been arrested.
it's probably her other son is what they think that it is. And her other son is a minor. So they're
no-
probably trying to,
No arrests or charges have been filed.
yeah, but they're
That's-
investigating it.
I think
They're-
that's odd. Let's see what else we have here. Attendees at this year's Sundance Film Festival could not stand in line, step into a shuttle bus, or walk into a lounge without hearing one common question: will you go to the festival when it moves to Boulder?
Oh,
Butch Ward has been a Sundance regular since the early 90s, but like many longtime festival goers who fell in love with the festival's charming mountain hometown of Park City, he said, no, not going to follow Sundance to the new setting in Colorado next year. He's a media professional from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and he considers this the last year of the festival in its true form.
oh, really?
Because a Sundance outside Utah isn't Sundance, he said. The sentiment was shared by many attendees who found their happy place at that festival. A group of women walked down Main Street on Saturday wearing yellow scarves that read, "Our Last Sundance 2026." Another festival girl with a film reel balanced on top of her head held a sign dubbing this the last Sundance. That's kind of,
It's sad.
it is sad. It seems like, yeah. I'm sorry it's going. But, in certain ways I understand because the infrastructure, I mean, it strains Park City,
Yeah.
bursts Park City at the seams practically.
But it also brings
doing
in a bunch of money.
It does.
Yeah, it's going to hurt the businesses.
Let's see what else we have. How much time do we have here?
You're good.
To keep going? Is
Yeah.
that what you mean? Sometimes when you say you're good, that means that's enough.
No, we're early.
A decade after its last sale, the open-air mall west of Salt Lake City's downtown, known as the Gateway, is once again on the market.
Really?
The Gateway is a generational investment opportunity, anchored by renowned experiential and entertainment-based tenants and surrounded by Salt Lake City's most compelling growth drivers.
I don't know why the Miller Group doesn't buy it. It's across the street from.
Yeah.
They could just continue their
Their-
entertainment district and make the Gateway part of it.
Well, maybe they will buy it. This irreplaceable property doubles as the focal point for commerce and community in one of the nation's fastest-growing metropolitan areas, the real estate broker says. It's a 21-acre shopping center. It opened in 2001, shortly before the 2002 Olympics. The $375 million project, built by the Boyer Company originally, was paid for by taxpayer dollars and private funding to bring retail, entertainment space, offices, and condominiums to the western edge of downtown. The mall's major tenants today include Megaplex Theaters, Clark Planetarium, Discovery Gateway Children's Museum. The development also features office space and the outdoor Olympic Legacy Plaza at the Gateway, commemorating the 2002 Winter Olympics. City Creek Center opened 3 blocks east of the development in 2012 and sucked all the life out of the Gateway.
Yep.
But they've made a pretty good effort at reinventing themselves and bringing it back.
It should be, because of where it is, it should be easy to make it more profitable, putting a bunch more restaurants and again, with it being right there by the Delta Center. When you go to like a hockey game or a concert or a jazz game or something, it's parking that's right across the street. It makes sense. You could park there, go to dinner, go to a game. It should be full all the time.
Well, I don't know that they're not. I mean, I don't know how they're doing now. Are they profitable or
There's
not
a reason they're selling it.
Over the last decade, marijuana was and remains a controversial topic among state legislators regarding how to regulate the drug, both for medical and recreational uses. Both sides of the marijuana argument use scientific studies to back their claims. For some, it can be used like a supplement and help with chronic pain. For others, it can be abused and disrupt cognitive development. Now, there's another drug, less studied, less mainstream, Kratom. You know what Kratom is? It's currently involved in a similar legislative debate because you can just go, they call it gas station heroin.
Yeah.
You can go buy Kratom over the counter almost anywhere. A lot of convenience stores sell it. Kratom derives from a tropical tree in Southeast Asia, and depending on the dosage, it can either have sedative or stimulating effects. The Kratom leaf contains 2 major psychoactive ingredients, which I'm not going to try and pronounce. The Kratom, one of the ingredients in Kratom occurs naturally in the plant, but some claim many products on the shelves are labeled as Kratom have chemically altered this element and are extracted to be even stronger. Now, I bought some Kratom once and tried it.
What does it do?
It didn't do anything to me, as I recall. But some people, they say it gets them pretty high, and it's not. I mean, it can be just sold at a gas station. It's Kratom, by the way. On KSL, I heard one of their anchors say it was Kratom. Right after this person said Kratom, the reporter, the pre-recorded report, said Kratom. We're looking at Kratom. So they pay attention to each other, don't they? And finally, this story. This is so odd. A granite rock cherished by climbers in British Columbia has been discovered over 1,700 miles away in California after mysteriously disappearing from its usual location. The stone, nicknamed Portable, served as a popular training tool at Squamish Superfly boulder for years before vanishing recently. So it's this huge boulder, and it disappeared.
It's not that picture that we're showing?
No, I don't think so.
That's not a big boulder.
Reddit posts led climbers to suspect that it had been relocated to Bishop, California's Ironman bouldering area. Squamish climber Ethan Salvo asked a friend to investigate during California climbing trip, and she found the rock decorated with googly eyes and a really sick hat. Salvo immediately recognized and said, "The minute I saw the shape, I knew it was it.
I know that rock anywhere.
It just looked like home. It felt like home. It weighed like home." How the rock traveled remains unknown, but Salvo plans to return it to British Columbia. All right, that's it.
Okay. Amy Donaldson has sports at 7, so weather, traffic.
So Chase Thomason, one of my fellow meteorologists, tweeted this. He's looking at the 10-day forecast.
Yes.
6 to 10-day outlook. He says, another outlook, another reminder that Utah is allergic to moisture. I give up. Will someone please wash their car or something? It's bad. We are going to go the entire month of January with no snow down here in the valley. There's a slight chance of maybe some flurries in the mountains, maybe on Wednesday, maybe. We warm up. 44 today. We'll be back up in the low 50s by the end of the weekend.
Wow.
So there's that.
Before we get to traffic, I would like to apologize to Dawson. That was the rock.
Oh.
That was in fact the rock.
Yes, that was the rock. It was it's a rock that it sat at the base of a huge boulder.
Oh, okay. It's not one they were actually climbing.
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
Traffic, we have a crash southbound I-215 West. This is just north of California Avenue, milepost 21. Crash southbound Main Street. This is up to Davis County in Sunset at 975. Let's see. Crash southbound I-15 in Clearfield at 650 North. Want to wish a happy birthday to Grandpa Brandon. We missed that. We were doing check-ins. Happy birthday, Grandpa Brandon. Somebody else says, I'm delighted Bill likes Toast Man.
Oh, he's so great. Oh, you know what else? So here's Toast Man, and he's really cool. He's so the woman who gave it to me told me the story. He's a very popular character in Japan with children's books and cartoons. And Toast Man, when he finds a hungry child, he says, "Here, have some of me," and breaks off like a piece of his his head and gives it to
There you
the
go.
child. It's just, I mean, like, I guess it's their equivalent of Jesus Christ. This is my body, take and eat.
He is called Shokupanman,
Shokupan, yeah.
and it's Hiroko gave that.
Hiroko, thank you. And he also,
Using the money that I gave her.
yeah, well,
Oh, no, wait.
thank
What's
you
the
then,
story
Carrie.
of that?
When I went to Japan, I had all this Japanese money left over in coin form, and
Yeah.
banks don't want it.
Oh,
So I gave her 1,000 yen.
and said,
When
and,
she went to
and she
Japan.
went to Japan
and spend it. Oh,
and she
okay.
bought that. It's a dog toy.
And yeah, listen,
Uh-oh, you're going to get
I'm not giving this to any dog. This
No?
is my toy. Thank you, Hiroko. Ooh, Frank, just like that.
Frank, you must be exhausted with Sundance in town. Don't you just hang around the whole...
I've been going from screening to screening.
Just waiting to see if anybody kicks
well,
off.
you never know. You just
Yeah.
I wait for the Q&As at the end.
Frank Christ in the studio here. For those of you who may not know what's going on, he is a magical being, a mystical being. He is a grim reaper. Why would he be hanging around Sundance?
Celebrities, precious, precious celebrities.
He loves the celebrities, but it is his curse to also, as a grim reaper, when a celebrity dies, Frank has to take that celebrity's essence to the distribution center,
Yes.
and then from there, you don't know what happens.
I'm not officially supposed to know, but I've seen the paperwork.
You think
Hell, it's
It's
99% of them.
most celebrities do. Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He every weekday gives me a list of 4 actors, and on this list, 3 of those actors are in
They're
fact
just fine.
and Frank is happy to report that they're fine. But one of them Frank has had to take.
Oh,
And if we have a contestant,
we do.
okay, who is it?
Cameron is here.
Is it Cameron?
Cameron.
Yes, Cameron. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Somebody wake up Cameron.
How are you, Cameron?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
Okay, good. Cameron, what we're going to do here is play the game Frank Chris Presents. I will read these actors' names to you. You tell me which one of these actors is dead, and you'll win a prize. What is it, Gina?
Tickets to the Claypool Gold 26 this May 26th at the Complex, featuring Primus, Les Claypool's Frog Brigade, and the Claypool Lennon Delirium. That's Sean Lennon is the Lennon of that.
All right.
Sean Lennon's kid. Tickets are on sale now. You can go to x96.com for more information.
All right, Cameron, do you think you can capitalize on the death of a celebrity here?
I'm going to give it my best.
All right, here we go. Because this is Dental Drill Appreciation Day, Frank has given me a list of movies about dentists or dentistry. These are actors in movies about dentists or dentistry. Here we go. Number 1, Nancy DeSalt, best known for playing Muriel Rush on the TV sitcom Too Close for Comfort. What's his name call her? Mrs. C or something like that? DeSalt had a wide career on the stage in such shows as The Sound of Music, Side by Side by Sondheim, and remember this? She was part of the first anchor team of the ABC morning show Good Morning America. Number 1, Nancy DeSalt. She was in a movie, The In-Laws. Alan Arkin plays a straight-laced dentist whose life is upended when he meets his daughter's future father-in-law. Number 2 on the list is Powers Booth. He won an Emmy for his portrayal of Jim Jones in the Guyana tragedy, The Story of Jim Jones. He also played a saloon owner on Deadwood. He was Gideon Malik in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the voice of Gorilla Grodd in the DC Animated Universe. He was in Tombstone with Val Kilmer, of course, as Doc Holliday. Doc Holliday was a dentist turned gunfighter. Number 2, Powers Booth. Number 3, William Devane. He was in the soap opera Knots Landing. He was James Heller on 24 and 24 Live Another Day. He was also in the movies Family Plot, Marathon Man, Rolling Thunder, and Space Cowboys. Now, Devane was in, as I said, Marathon Man, has a very terrifying, brutal dental torture scene in it. Laurence Olivier's Nazi war criminal torturing Dustin Hoffman. Number 3, William Devane. And number 4, Campbell Scott. He was in Singles, House of Cards, Damages, and he was Richard Parker in The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and he did narration for The Men Who Built America. He was in The Secret Lives of Dentists, a psychological drama about a husband and wife dental team whose marriage begins to unravel when the husband suspects his wife is having an affair. So there you go, 4 actors on that list. Which one, Cameron, is the dead one?
I'm going to go with Powers Booth.
You are correct. Powers Booth died in 2017.
Oh, too soon.
He was only 68 years old. Congratulations, you have capitalized on the death of a celebrity, Cameron. You feel good about that?
He was a great Gorilla Grodd, but yeah, I definitely feel good about that.
Okay. All right.
He's honest.
That's good, Cameron. Hang on the line, and Katie will help you out with your prize.
On that list, William Devane, whenever you need to cast somebody as the President of the United States,
Yeah,
you call William Devane.
He played Kennedy a bunch of times.
Yes. Well, I have to go check on, there's not many celebrities I need to check on today.
You can maybe take the day off, right?
Maybe. It is the anniversary of Paul Newman's death. Oh. Maybe I could get his creamy Caesar recipe.
Maybe you could.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
A crash northbound I-15 Bangor Highway on-ramp, SR 154. Also crashed northbound I-15 just south of the 215 interchange in Midvale. Crashed northbound I-15 at the 89 interchange Beck Street. And crashed southbound I-215 west just north of California Avenue. And if you're seeing anything, you can text us. People appreciate, Bill, that you were waking their dogs up with the squeak squeak. So, yeah, that one. I like that. That's traffic.
All right. Thank you very much. KXRK Provo, Amy Donaldson has sports coming up after these messages. Stand by.
Dan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to ZeroRes.com today. Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to ZeroRes.com today. Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt.
You got a text, Dawn.
I'll bet.
If Dawn's still around. It's...
Yeah. Hello, this is Don. Hi, this is Don Criddle of Mayor Mona.
A friend of the program says, Mayor Mona, I just wanted to let you know I drove by Mona last weekend. I was on I-15 and I saw a sign that said Mona, but never saw another one. So it's the Mona, Utah, so why not sign? It's not. We got to get that up.
Well, sir, or a young woman, as the case may be. We are raising money. The JCs are raising money for the Mona, Utah, so why not sign?
We had the one that I made, Daddy, but somebody stole it.
Well, Denver, we couldn't put up a sign that was done in crayon.
Well, that's all I had at the time. I got my wood burner now, though.
Well, Denver, we're going to get a professional done sign. There's a professional sign maker over there in Nephi.
Listen, I swear, if I could just learn to use my wood burning set without burning my hands, I could make a sign that says, "So why not?" Here's the other thing, Daddy, is that the kids in Mona don't seem to think that slogan is very good.
Well, I don't care. They're young'uns.
They think it's ironic or something like that. They don't.
Denver, I don't think you know what the word ironic means.
I'm just telling you what I hear them say.
Denver!
When we're out behind the shed learning to smoke. I mean, ski.
You're a real good skier too, I understand.
I'm an excellent skier. I can ski in rings. I can do rings when I ski.
I hear you can French curl ski too.
Sure. I think that's what it is.
Well, at any rate.
Is that the one with the tongue?
We're working on the sign.
Okay.
And pretty soon we'll have one right. There is no exit for Mona, though, you know. There's just a sign. There's no freeway exit.
No?
No. You have, which
How
is
do you
what
know
makes
when you're
us.
in Mona?
Well, it's you know.
Oh, you know.
Now, but there's no freeway exit. You get off in the freeway at Nephi, and then you take the only way you could get into Mona is on the back road. It's only on the back road. That's all.
That's why I never leave Mona, Daddy. I get lost.
Well, you're not the only one, Denver. Not the only one who gets lost.
That one time I was lost for a whole 6 hours, and I was scared.
Well, no, luckily the nice folks at the Safari Motel found you and returned you to Mona.
They covered me in one of them silver space blankets. They said I was.
warm.
They said I was in shock, Daddy.
Kept you warm, didn't it?
It did.
They're nice folks over there to the Safari Motel.
Why is it that whenever people in shock, that's the blankets that people seem to have? I don't understand.
It's a shock blanket, Denver.
Okay.
Most good people have one in their trunk.
We need some.
I got one in the trunk.
I might go into shock right now.
I'm going to put you in shock if you don't cut it out.
I need a ski.
You want shock? I'll give you shock, young man. I'll shock you good.
I'll be back later. I'm going to go ski right now.
Go have a ski, why don't you,
I'm going to
Denver?
have a ski.
I know what you're talking about.
A leisurely slalom is what I'm going to do.
Like Janet did. She has glasses and braces in Layton.
Oh, no.
So you'll know her when you see her in Layton.
Well,
all right.
She'll be a beautiful flower one day.
Exactly.
Is this sponsored?
Amy Donaldson Sports. Break.
Here she is, Amy Donaldson. She is a sports reporter. She's a podcaster. You can find her podcasts wherever fine podcasts are obtained. So far, we have Making of a Moment and The Letter.
Yep.
But you've
New
got
one
another
on the way.
New one next month.
Any day.
Hopefully be able to talk about it next week.
Okay.
So.
And also, you can follow her AD on sports.
Yeah.
I guess there were some consequential football games this weekend.
There's actually a lot of sports. So we got the NFL playoffs, and now there's 2 teams left. Super Bowl.
Who is it?
Is set. It's the Patriots versus the Seahawks.
And I guess they played in a Super Bowl like 11 years ago.
2015, and it was. I didn't even have to look. I was like, I remember that game. That's when the coach didn't use Marshawn Lynch and score a touchdown.
What is your prediction?
I'm going to be biased. I want Seattle to win.
I agree.
Yeah,
I like that town.
Yeah. So
I wanted Denver and LA, and if I couldn't have that, then it'll be Seattle.
Yeah. Well, I definitely wanted LA to make it, mostly because of Puka Nacua.
And he was great in that game, apparently, even though they lost.
Had one of the more amazing just runs and then catches from
nine
catches,
That's
165 yards and a touchdown.
Wow.
Amazing
that
touchdown.
game was just a good game.
Yeah, Seahawks
Really
beat
good
the
game.
Rams 31-27. And then on the Seahawks side, Ohio State alumni Jackson Smith Enigba, he had 10 receptions, 153 yards and a touchdown, and a very moving moment where he hugged his mom. After
I was going to say, those are my favorite.
I'm always going to mention the guys who love their moms.
Oh, I love that.
And Ed loves him because he's an Ohio State alumni. He's a great receiver. So, no, it was a great game. The other game was not as exciting, 10-7, but they did have the most exciting weather shift that I've probably ever seen. Like in
Amazing.
one quarter.
Watch the storm roll in.
Yeah, it was like normal and then winter whiteout. It was crazy. So, let's see. So, also we have some basketball. Number 11 BYU basketball destroyed Utah in Provo, 91-78. Freshman AJ DeMonsa scored 43 points. That's a BYU record. Was recently, or was held not recently, but it was for a freshman. Danny Ainge had the previous.
That's not
record.
recent at all. That was
not recent at all. That's why I said,
long
why
time
am I saying recently? Yeah, not recent. I mean, it's all relative, right? Are you a vampire? Next up, they play number 1 Arizona tonight. Arizona.
Wait, is Danny Ainge the guy who's here ruining the Jazz?
Yeah.
We're fixing them.
Maybe.
We're still,
Doesn't seem like
deciding.
it so far, does it?
Well, I don't know what the goal is.
We're rebuilding, Bill. Come on.
There's this rumor that we're trying to tank, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but there's a little Jazz news in a sec that's related to all the political stuff. But Arizona's so amazing. Look at the teams they've beat. They beat last year's champion, UConn, Auburn, Alabama. They're on a tear. So, be interesting to see what happens tonight. Utah played, obviously lost to BYU. They play Oklahoma State on Saturday. BYU women, they beat number 17 Texas Tech, huge upset, and then they lost to West Virginia, number 22 West Virginia, 91-77. Next for them, Oklahoma State Wednesday, and then they'll play Utah women January 31st. Utah women, they lost to
number 17 Texas Tech, 77-49. Next up for them, number 22 West Virginia tomorrow. Let's see, BYU or Utah. BYU. You can see the Danny Ainge BYU thing. Utah Jazz lost to the Heat 147-116. It was Hispanic Heritage Night. And so there was a nice story. So a gentleman named Juan Barraco, he created I Love the Jazz in Uruguay. It was Utah Jazz Uruguay. It's been changed now. So it's Utah Jazz Espanol on X or Twitter, whatever you call it these days. Anyway, it got so popular and was having so much fun online that Ryan Smith flew there, owner of the Jazz, flew there last March, had dinner with these people and said, you know what, let's figure this out. And so they got together and they figured out how they could bring, I think it was 30 people, helped them with visas all this stuff, and gave them free tickets to the game. And like the guy said, it was super emotional to have these people have this dream. Like
any idea why in Paraguay they settled on the Jazz?
Was this one guy started it? I don't know.
And you don't know why.
And he said there were a bunch of people in South America picking rooting for NBA teams, and he just thought we need a Utah Jazz contingency. So I don't know, but maybe it was who was playing. I'm not sure. He didn't say that. That was a good question. We needed a journalist to ask that question.
It's kind of like how John Cleese just sort of randomly picked the Utah Jazz to. Yeah. He and his daughter are big Utah Jazz.
But there's usually
fans.
some weird story. You're right. Like it came on their radar somehow, or their kid. Or they met a player, or some connection. Let's see. Minnesota T-Wolves and Golden State were supposed to play Saturday night, but it was postponed until Sunday, in part because of former Jazzman Joe Ingles. He now plays for Minnesota, and he reached out to Steve Kerr and I assume his own coach, Chris Finch, and said, the guys are not
feeling it.
They're not feeling great about doing this. About 8 to 10 hours before that, Alex Purdy had been shot by ICE in the street, and so they got together, and Steve Kerr said, look, the most important thing is everybody.
And Steve Kerr is very, I don't want to say politically involved.
No, he's just vocal about what his own feelings, like whether or not you agree with him or not. He's very much, he's an open book.
He's he's a good guy.
And so he said that was the most important thing, not the game. So they postponed it until Sunday, which is highly unusual. Just let me say that it's like, other than 9/11 is the only time the leagues have ever chosen not to play on their own. And during COVID and after the George Floyd protests, it was the players who boycotted, said we won't play. That's right. So this is again another unique situation. Golden State ended up winning that game yesterday, 111-85. There were a number of sports people who spoke out, or I know the Minnesota Frost. So it's again sort of that ripple effect into sports, and you'll probably see more of it. Love volleyball. They rallied from a 2-1 deficit to defeat Love Madison in a thrilling 5-set victory that puts them at the top of the standings now. And if you haven't seen them play, highly recommend. They play at Salt Lake Community College. Tickets are very reasonable. I sent my granddaughter and her mom, who is her volleyball coach, and her two future volleyball stars for the Judge Memorial up there. Utah Mammoth beat the Nashville Predators 5-2, and today they play the Tampa Bay Lightning. That's it.
That's it.
I mean, and then if you want to, I don't know if you want to count climbing a skyscraper as sports.
Alex
Honnold. Yeah. I mean,
did he do it?
He did.
He did. Yeah.
Did you watch it, Bill?
I
did not.
Oh.
Who could watch that live? You have more cortisol than me.
Listen, I watched when I went to the movie Free Solo. It's where he climbs El Capitan without any aid, no ropes, no nothing. And you know that he makes it. You know that, but it's very tense. And I would imagine that watching him climb that tower.
Well, they broadcast it live 90 minutes, and I'm based on what happened in the world this weekend. I was like, my adrenaline system
cannot take that.
Can't take it. I can watch it. I plan to watch it. At one point,
knowing that he got that,
knowing that I have to know this, and still it will be anxiety inducing. There's one point where I saw that he stopped at a window and had a chat with his wife while he's climbing. He's like hanging on, and I was like, I would not distract myself. I'd be like, get to the top, and then we'll have this conversation.
Exactly.
But I know it wouldn't be Ed, because we were down in Zion, and there's the paths there are almost 6 feet wide. And he was like, "Kids, up against the wall."
Oh, I couldn't do it. Yeah.
I leaned over to take a picture, and he was like, "Oh my gosh." Yeah. So no, we
Not my
will
thing.
watch it after.
I heard a lot of complaints. I read a lot of complaints about the commentators that were commenting on Alex climbing, and they said they were just awful. One of them was a professional wrestler.
Why do you do that?
I don't know. And they and apparently they. So Alex was mic'd up, and he commented on his.
Yeah.
But they would be talking over him.
Yeah. I don't know.
All
It's
right.
rare to have something commentated or announced, and you're like, "This is helpful." It's not. It's just. It doesn't.
It's filling space.
Usually, I'm like, "Oh my god, score some points, play defense." Like it's so insightful. You're like, "Please shut up."
Yeah, exactly. All right, thank you.
Amy Donaldson, you can find her on all the socials, AD on Sports.
Thanks, Amy.
Thank you very much. Traffic.
Well, I guess Hill Air Force Base is still having problems. Front of the program says Hill Air Force Base Northgate backed up onto the highway, slowing traffic. Use caution. It's been that way for a bit, so keep us posted on that if you would, please. Crash southbound I-15, 13th South in Salt Lake. Crash northbound I-15 just south of 72nd South. 2 left lanes affected there. Northbound I-15 Bangor Highway on-ramp, there's a crash. And looks like that's about it. But yeah, please do text us and let us know what's happening, not just at Hill Air Force Base, but wherever you are, 33986.
All right, we've got boners coming up here, the candidates you'll vote for this morning. Boner candidate number 1, I come to pick up the kid. Boner candidate number 2, this is where we are now. And boner candidate number 3, welcome to Utah, where we disagree better.
All right, boners, big boy news, all coming up after a short break and a song.
We are going to pay you $1,000 to listen to X96. Tune in every weekday now through February 13th at 7:15, 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15 for keywords. Text these magical words to 508-777-1000 and you'll be entered to win. Every keyword means another chance to win $1,000. You can get all of the information at x96.com. Your keyword for this hour is joy. Joy, J-O-Y, joy. Text that to 508-777-1000. That's 508-777-1000 now to win.
Thank you. And it is time now for your 9:35.
I have this landline at home. Do you guys still have a landline?
No.
Gina?
I have one, but the ringer is turned off, and it's we don't do it.
Yeah, the ringer on my landline is turned off as well, but there is an answering machine hooked up to it.
Like an actual answering machine?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was one of those phones that had the answering machine kind of incorporated. You know what I mean? It was a cordless phone handset, and then there was an answering machine in there. And every once in a while, I'll get these voicemails, but it's a number. It's a phone number that I've tried to remove from all of my.
You're on a list somewhere.
So I got this, and I'll get alerted by Xfinity. You have a voicemail on this number. If you'd like to listen to it, here's how you do it. And I got this one recently, and just tell me what you think of this.
Okay, hang on. Here we go.
Yes, this is Lieutenant Scroger with the Nathan PD. I'm calling for a Diane Robert Allred. Mr. Allred, it's very important that you do get in contact with us, sir. This is a very important issue in reference to your registrations. You can reach me at 801-396-0762. That's 801-396-0762. I will reiterate the importance of this call, sir. It's very important that you do get in contact with us.
I can't understand it.
Yeah, I couldn't understand a word he said.
Says, well, here's the transcript.
Okay.
This is Josh with the PD, something PD.
Okay.
I'm calling about Tyler Robert Allred. It's very important you do back in contact with this important issue in reference to your registration. you can reach me at blah, 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 blah. We're in record this. Call certainly. I can contact with as soon as possible Mr. Washington.
I don't understand that either.
I don't either.
None of it makes.
Would you?
None of it makes
Would you
sense.
respond to
No.
that?
God, no.
I don't. But something about those things makes me uneasy. You know, I just like
You just don't call them back. And
if it's horribly important, then somebody will try to
Yeah.
contact me another way.
They will.
Or I'll be arrested. One of the two. I just don't know.
No,
they
don't.
did leave a phone number, and it's an 801
No,
number.
do not call back.
Okay.
Do not.
This is a few days ago.
Do
and I
not
haven't done it.
engage.
Yeah, but
I've been getting a bunch of email lately saying, "Oh, your Netflix password has been compromised.
Yeah.
Your Amazon password has been compromised." Don't even. I delete those without even.
I get one that said
Don't-
your Prime Amazon Prime dues are due.
Yeah, no.
And I no, they're not.
No.
Don't open any of that.
Yeah, it's but sometimes like things like that, I'm just so curious. What the hell?
I've been getting
is that?
texts from a credit union that I'm not a member of and never have been, saying, "Oh, we need to talk to you about your."
Yeah.
It must work.
It must.
It must.
Well, it's because your curiosity is piqued,
Mhm.
or you might think, wasn't I a member? Maybe I was a member of that credit union at one time. What do they need? What do they want? And every once in a while I will answer a call that I don't recognize the number because I'm expecting a call from somebody that I don't, that wouldn't necessarily. And so I'll answer it. And last time I did, it was, "Hi, I'm so-and-so, and I'm selling tickets to the Policeman's Benefit." No.
And I use Google Assistant on mine.
Yeah, I have that.
Where it will answer and say, "Oh, can't come to the phone. What is this regarding?" And that way, if it is somebody that you've been trying to get a hold of or talk to, you can hurry up and actually take the call after the Google Assistant.
I use that too, and you know what? I think almost every single time they hang up.
Yeah, and then it wasn't anything.
Yeah.
My wife says I've been getting texts from friends. Hi, it's Cheryl. Let's go play golf. For more people than I actually know, she says. Well, that and Sue doesn't play golf.
Yeah.
Or you could get, "Hi, I have a new phone and I need your number. I need to know who this is." Nope.
Sorry.
Nope.
Register your numbers on donotcall.gov. Well, we have.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
Yeah. I did that years ago.
Yes.
And it just didn't seem to. Although I would say I probably get less junk calls now than, or fewer junk calls now than I did a few years ago. But they still get through. They still do it. And junk email is just awful.
Yeah, this is another one I've been getting. We couldn't deliver your package. Yeah, that's another one that you get.
Don't click on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've had Grubhub or Uber Eats. We can't do it, and I'm like, I don't do that, so I know that's.
Although I'm curious about that voicemail one.
You really think it might be real?
I don't
call
know.
it.
I'm not going to. If it's really important, they'll try again, or I'll be arrested.
Well, it's about your registration, sir.
Yeah.
Your registration.
Yeah, Tyler. Yeah, what's his name?
Your registration.
Yeah, your registration. Yours.
Yeah. In general.
Right.
Your registry.
Mm-hmm. What? Anyway.
He says, I get the "who is this" text all the time. I always reply with Batman.
Yeah, don't reply though.
Don't reply.
Oh,
even if it's a joke.
Oh, here's one. I just got this. Your Netflix subscription needs to be renewed.
Yep, there you go. Don't.
It says NETFLI, and then there's a space and a capital X.
Yeah.
Don't click
I
on
better click on that.
No.
Congratulations, your subscription renewal is here.
No.
And then there is a little animation of confetti flying into the air.
Oh, it must be real.
Yes.
They say if you're truly, genuinely curious, that you should buy a burner phone and call the people back on that.
Well, I'm not that
That seems
curious.
like too far to go.
Or call it from your work phone.
Oh, yeah.
No, our phones are already messed up enough.
They
Let's
are,
not-
yeah. We don't need any more of that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I find it interesting you have still have a phone with an actual, like, mechanical answering machine attached to it.
I could turn the answering machine off, I suppose, but
Yeah.
but it's kind of actually no, I didn't want to turn it off because I will get a call every once in a while on it that's legit, and then I will contact that business and say, please change the number to my current number, the number that I use. I don't ever use that number anymore. And it's fun. It's like doctors' offices. For some reason still have that old number. Please just take that off your list and put this number there.
Don't call the number they gave you. Call the police department that they said that they were from.
Yeah, I couldn't make out which one they said they were from.
He mumbled so badly, and maybe that's on purpose too.
Somebody says, I've been taking classes on social engineering, and it's scary what people can do.
Yep. Ew. All right, 7:25 right now. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. But first, the boner of the day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be boner of the day for today, January 26, 2026. Remember, boner means mistake. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news, and once you've heard all 3, then you will vote. One of you lucky random boner voters will receive.
Can't buy it, gotta win it. Radio from Hell boner t-shirt.
Here's boner candidate number 1. I come to pick up the kid. Orem, Utah. A woman was arrested for driving under the influence after trying to pick her daughter up from an Orem daycare center. She had a blood alcohol content reportedly over 8 times Utah's legal limit. Whitney Jensen was arrested for offenses including driving under the influence and drinking alcohol in a vehicle. At 6:22 p.m., officers received reports from a concerned daycare worker of a parent driving under the influence, showing signs of severe impairment while picking up their juvenile daughter. Upon arrival, officers observed the child was not properly restrained in the car. Ms. Jensen was unable to stand up straight without help and refused to do a field sobriety test and was promptly arrested for suspicion of DUI. Upon arrival at the jail, Jensen provided a preliminary breath test result 8 times over the legal limit. Further tests at the hospital, she was transported to jail without incident. Boner candidate number 1, I come to pick up the kid. Here's boner candidate number 2. Well, this is where we are now. Nebraska mom Jamie Bunkowitz, yes, it's Bunkowitz, filmed her interaction with Secret Service agents who came to her door because of a tweet.
Yep.
The Secret Service came to my door today because of a tweet. No threats, no violence, just some words. That's where we are now, she wrote in a thread on Twitter about the ordeal. For anyone doubting me, here they are, Bunkowitz said, posting a photo of a local police officer and the federal agent as she stood with her screen door open. She was asked about the comments she had made online, and she made it clear, she said, I want to see their trials, referring to Trump and Vance, I believe. Why do you want to know that? When asked if she goes to protest by the federal agent and the local, she refused to answer. Why do you want to know that? Bunkowitz asked. I'm just curious, he responded. For certain questionnaires, we have to ask.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. He asked if there were weapons in the house, and she said there were not. Ms. Bunkowitz was also asked if she had, quote, traveled to any Democratic functions or rallies.
All of
I
that
just
was legal,
answered.
but you don't have to answer that.
I just answered you, she said about the question. Anything else you want to tell me? Any statements at all, the agent asked. Her husband, who was filming the incident, asked what is considered crossing the line on social media. Well, something like this is a veiled threat, he said. Is this a heartbreaking nature? Now, I know you didn't mean anything by it, but it's basically now a non-issue. So they got kind of cowed but because she stood up to them,
Mm-hmm.
and they got kind of sheepish and left her alone.
Can you go back and read the exact thing that I'm just wondering what precipitated.
I think
this again.
I think it was. She's looking forward to seeing their trials.
Yeah,
How is that a threat?
Exactly.
it's not. Boner candidate number 1, as Ms. Bunkowitz said, this is where we are now. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3, welcome to Utah, where we disagree better.
Yeah. Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by...
New year, new adventures, new deals. Get up to $120 off select Bridgestone tires or up to $110 off select Firestone tires now through January 31st at Burt Brothers Auto Care done better.
And always remember...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
You remember last week we were talking about Poison not going out on tour because Ricky Rocket, the drummer, claimed that Bret Michaels wanted all of the money, or the lion's share of the money.
Six times, he said.
Something like that, yeah.
$6 to every dollar the rest of the band would get.
Well, Bret Michaels opted to take to the high road in his response to Ricky Rocket. He in a Facebook post on Wednesday, he congratulated Ricky Rocket on his induction into the Metal Hall of Fame and shouted out Green Day and Bad Bunny for their upcoming performance at this year's Super Bowl. To Green Day and Bad Bunny, congratulations on the Super Bowl concert. Michaels wrote, I can't wait to watch it, and I can't wait to announce a bucket list NFL dream come true. Stay tuned. He continued, to my friend Ricky Rocket, have fun tonight with my good buddy Eddie Trunk and enjoy the Metal Hall of Fame ceremony. As always, I consider Poison to be Bobby, CC, Ricky, and myself. I also make no bones about loving the BMB, that's the Bret Michaels Band, and I will always have both in my life. Bottom line, I love music, love the fans. I'm always forever grateful. So he didn't say anything about it. He just said, I love you guys.
But it is true that they were planning a tour and now it's not happening.
Yeah.
So
that's the bottom line, Brett. Yeah. Federal officials sought to portray 37-year-old Minneapolis resident killed by Border Patrol agents on Saturday as a domestic terrorist, saying he wanted to massacre law enforcement, even as videos emerged that appear to directly contradict that account.
Yep.
The man, Alex Jeffrey Preddy, was an intensive care nurse described by the Minnesota police chief as a U.S. citizen with no criminal record. Federal officials said he was armed, but there was no sign of videos analyzed by the New York Times that he pulled his weapon or that agents even knew he had one until he was already pinned on the sidewalk.
Yep.
The agent had already removed Mr. Preddy's gun when 2 other agents opened fire, shooting him in the back as he lay on the ground. At least 10 shots were fired, killing him. Mr. Preddy had a legal permit to carry a firearm, said the police chief, Brian O'Hara.
And Kash Patel yesterday saying you just can't bring a gun with extra magazines to a protest. Yes, you can.
Well, yeah,
and just do a quick Google search of any MAGA rally in the last couple of years and how many people have armed with extra magazine. You can do that.
Yeah. So, by the way, last week demonstrators gathered at 1197 North, 6880 West after a purported ICE document was allegedly leaked and said that the agency was planning to sell a warehouse there. Was planning a facility there at this warehouse, was planning a facility. The idea also garnered opposition from local elected leaders. Is ICE detention center coming to Salt Lake? Well, these people believed so, but on Saturday, the Ritchie Group, which owns the property, announced that they have no plans to sell or lease the building to ICE or any other federal government agency. Salt Lake County Mayor Jenny Wilson issued a statement in response saying she's deeply relieved by the Ritchie Group's decision. She said ICE overreach has created unrest and compromised security and safety in many U.S. communities. Let's see. Protesters gathered in downtown Salt Lake Sunday afternoon showing their
too. They
Yeah.
sent us video.
That was
And
Sid sent that in.
Trent Harris, my wife said Trent Harris was there. Anyway, it was a peaceful protest. They met at the federal building and then marched to an immigration office. One person was killed during an incident in Roy that spiked an overnight shelter-in-place order, leaving many people in the dark about what was actually going on. 2 people are now currently in custody in connection with the shooting death of 58-year-old Kenneth Keller. The Roy police were originally called to the area on Westlake Drive Sunday after reports of 2 people breaking into cars. The report also said that a gunshot had been heard. When officers arrived on the scene, they found Mr. Keller with a gunshot wound to the chest. Keller, who had confronted the 2 suspects, was transported to a hospital where he later died of his injuries. Police said another person also confronted the suspects with Mr. Keller but was not injured. While one of the suspects was arrested near the scene, a search for the second suspect prompted the shelter-in-place order by Roy and Clinton as a police helicopter circled overhead. They finally found the second suspect at his house in a neighboring city, probably Sunset or someplace. Police said that they arrested 21-year-old Taylor Gardner on suspicion of murder. They were apparently burglarizing cars, and when they were confronted, they shot. Multiple earthquakes reported near Canaraville, Utah, Saturday morning, with the strongest one measuring at magnitude 3. The first quake was detected just after 6 a.m., was 2.5 on the Richter scale. The epicenter was about 6 miles east of Canaraville, about 8 miles south of Cedar City. Second quake reported 20 minutes later. That was a 2.6. And then 2 more quakes just before. So it's a lot of activity in an hour. 2 more quakes measuring at magnitude 3, and they were felt by people in Cedar City and the 5 people who live in Canaraville. I don't know how many people live. Not many, I don't think. This is an odd story. The headline says, older Utahns are wandering from care facilities, sometimes with tragic outcomes. In January 2023, a dementia patient had wandered outside a door at her Sandy nursing home that was supposed to be closed and locked at all times. She fell in the snow in temperatures close to freezing, couldn't get up. By the time staff found her, she was hypothermic.
Oh, geez.
And had to be transported to the hospital. Later that year, a 99-degree day, a resident at a Murray facility left his nursing home and collapsed outside in the hot sun. A passerby found him on the ground, partially conscious, gave him a glass of water, and brought him back to the home. There are more and more cases of this. I think the point of the story is they need to be careful more with security, and probably some oversight needs to be in place where there's
somebody positioned at the door. Or just
and I think there needs to be some sort of a like a group that goes around to the various places from time to time to make sure that they're doing
they do
proper
for their
procedures.
licensing. They do. They have to do
maybe
that.
they need to do a little more of that kind of thing.
495.
What?
That's how many people live in Canaraville.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's the current population of.
Thank you.
The booming metropolis of Canaraville. The White House is pulling out all of the stops to try and salvage Melania Trump's documentary, which is widely predicted to bomb when it opens. I think it's this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought it opened.
No, not
officially.
widespread.
Not yet?
The
They had a
Vanity,
screening for it at the White House.
Oh, yeah.
the Vanity Project, for which Jeff Bezos' Amazon reportedly paid $40 million, is projected to make a measly $5 million on the weekend following its January 30th release. That is despite the studio spending an additional $35 million on marketing and opening the release to 27 different countries to help promote the movie. The First Lady will ring the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange on Wednesday, ahead of the documentary's release on Friday. The First Lady's office announced that the documentary will focus on an impactful first year of leadership as FLOTUS during the second term of the Trump administration. The ringing of the bell is a long-standing tradition at the Stock Exchange, dating back to the late 19th century, while the Stock Exchange describes it as critical to the orderly functioning of the marketplace. Many nowadays use it as a high-profile advertising tool. Promotion for Melania's movie also includes posters for the movie that surfaced at Trump's controversial Davos. Had the posters at Davos over the weekend, last week. The Washington Post reported that the U.S. delegation's flight to Europe was filled to the brim with promotional material, including the Melania posters to prop up the movie's advertising campaign.
I hate to say it, but if this were Joe Biden or Obama, if it were Michelle Obama's movie, there would be outrage about all of this.
I can't wait to see it. Actually, it's called Melania, and it follows the president's wife for 20 days leading up to the start of the Trump second presidency last January. No one knows anything about the film beyond that tidbit. Amazon has refused to allow critics to view the movie before its hyped headlining premiere at the Kennedy Center,
This is a giant donation to the Trump campaign.
Sure.
To part of Melania's contract that says you have to, smile and pretend you like being the first lady for another 4 years. Here's part of your compensation for that. It is 100% that.
It's widely reported, by the way, the Daily Beast has reported, but other people have done the same, that unlike most first ladies who live at the White House, she does not.
No.
She lives at Mar-a-Lago. Rather than be with Trump, she'd rather
That's
be
in the
at
contract,
Mar-a-Lago.
too. I can stay at Mar-a-Lago. I need millions of dollars. I promise I'll try to hold your hand once in a while in public.
And again, if it were Michelle Obama living not in the
White
House,
say she was in Chicago.
it would be weeks long on Fox News.
Over the past year, Mrs. Trump has taken action to advance a results-driven agenda that is centered on the well-being of children in the United States and around the world. I haven't noticed that.
I don't care. Do you? Remember
exactly.
That? Oh, remember that?
The movie is set to open in 1,400 theaters in 27 countries, and then will be available to stream on Amazon Prime.
No one will care.
All right, that's it.
Weather, traffic.
21 right now, pretty cold. We should have snow on the ground if it's that cold, but we don't. 44 and sunny for a high today. And we gradually warm up as the week goes. We'll be back in the low 50s by the weekend.
Gets hazy and murky.
It'll be murky. And we are going to go the entire month of January with no snow on the valley floor. It's just, that's what it looks like. Sorry. Traffic, we have a crash northbound I-15 102nd South in Sandy. Crash southbound Main Street 550 South in Kaysville. Southbound I-15, there's a crash at 13th South on the left shoulder. Northbound I-15 just south of 72nd South, 2 left lanes affected there. And if Hill Air Force Base is still slow and backed up, I'd appreciate hearing from somebody up there. I don't have anything from UDOT, but I know that's been a problem, the West Gate there at Hill Air Force Base. Yeah, text us, 33986.
All right, here's boner candidate number 3. Welcome to Utah, where we disagree better. A man was arrested and faces potential hate crime charges after he punched a congressman at a private event at the Sundance Film Festival. Representative Maxwell Frost, a 29-year-old Democrat from Florida, posted on social media that he was assaulted Friday night. Park City police said Christian Joel Young sneaked into High West Distillery, which was hosting an invitation-only event. Witnesses reported that Mr. Young approached the Congressman Frost and his friend and started making comments about their race. At one point, Young allegedly said, "We are going to deport you and your kind." And then it says here, while hugging them. Congressman Frost said he and his friend pushed Mr. Young away, and that Young then yelled a racial slur and punched him in the face and ran away. Another victim, whose name was not given, said Mr. Young had approached her and her friend and began making inappropriate and racially charged comments. The woman said that she had stopped engaging with him and that he pushed her against the wall and yelled, "You are the kind we are going to deport." Mr. Young was booked on suspicion of assault and other crimes and will probably be also charged with a hate crime enhancement. Police said that Young had an administrative access pass for the festival that was not in his name. Security personnel said that they had denied him entry and later saw him jumping over a fence After they confronted him, he jumped back over the fence and left, but they say he must have jumped it again without them seeing. Mr. Young told police that he didn't remember what happened, and he even claimed he did not know his own name. However, officers said when they called him by his name, he responded.
Yeah. He knew what he was doing.
Frost said Congressman Frost said he's okay and thanked Park City Police and Security for handling the incident. Here in Utah, where we disagree better, boner candidate number 3.
Let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. I come to pick up the kid. A woman in Orem arrested for driving under the influence after trying to pick up her daughter from a daycare center with a blood alcohol reportedly 8 times over the legal limit. Boner candidate number 2. Well, this is where we are now. A Nebraska woman, she was had an interaction with Secret Service agents who came to her door because she had a very bland tweet, it seems to me. She said of, I think it was Trump and J.D. Vance, I want to see the trials. I hope there's a trial. They came and said, "You've threatened." No, that wasn't a threat. She finally managed to, by being cool and calm and collected, I think they just went away. And then boner candidate number 3, welcome to Utah, where we disagree better.
All right, time to vote for boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text, and then text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth, 877-602-9696. Use your voice to vote. You can also go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, January 26, 2026. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. We've got Bill Frost coming in to tell us what's on TV this week at 8 o'clock. He'll be here. Beat Gina coming up. Stand by for all of that. We'll have your winner after these messages of Boner of the Day.
Here's what Kerry Jackson is doing when he's not on the air.
Well, Kerry, our session is nearly over. So let's get right down to it. What would you say is your biggest problem?
Oh, I'm just a little depressed. I don't know why.
Well, perhaps it's something holding over from your childhood. Tell me about something of your memories from your youth.
Well, one of the distinct memories I have is when my 2 older brothers were playing basketball in our room, and Peter went up for a layup into the garbage can. Greg didn't block it, and the ball bounced down into the living room and broke Mom's favorite vase. You know, I told him over and over, Mom always says, don't play ball in the house.
Kerry,
Yeah?
That was an episode of the Brady Bunch.
Oh. Okay. I do distinctly remember when we almost had to get rid of my dog Tiger because we thought that my sister was allergic to him, but it turned out just to be Tiger's dog shampoo, and so...
That was also an episode of the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, that's right. I do remember when some bullies at school were picking on my little sister because she had a lisp.
Brady Bunch, Kerry. Brady Bunch.
God, Doctor, you've been right all this time. I have been living in a fantasy world. God, this is so embarrassing.
Is there some sort of traumatic event that happened to cause this?
I never got over the fact that our maid Alice was married to that butcher Sam. God, I wanted her for my own.
Excuse me for just a moment, please. Mrs. Greenlee, could you please send in Mr. Chunga to collect his friend? Kerry's session is now over.
Here's what Bill Allred is doing when he's not on the air.
God, Kerry, you must have had a rough session in there.
Yeah. It's good to get out into the air and walk around, though. Gee, just when I think I have it rough, look at that poor bum in that dumpster across the street.
Yeah, I see that guy over there all the time. I think he sleeps in the dumpster. He looks kind of familiar, but I just can't place him.
Oh, boy, looks like Kerry and Chunga across the street. Thank God they didn't spot me. Oh, man, there is some really cool stuff in here today. Wow, a tuna can. Oh, cool. I think there's some tuna in it.
X96.
7:49. Time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by Sunday Supper.
And through January, get a free whole home assessment from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. They'll inspect 15 top HVAC and plumbing systems in your home, a $200 value for free for the first 10 listeners to request their assessment at larsonhvac.com/X96.
Well, you would think a drunk mom trying to put her kid in a car would win.
You would think that.
Came in third. That's really strange. Boner candidate number 3, welcome to Utah, where we disagree better. Got a lot of votes, 80 votes, but not enough to beat Boner candidate number 2. This is where we are now. 112 votes, and it wins Boner of the Day.
That is kind of crazy. I mean, really.
It's your Boner of the Day for today, January 26, 2026.
What was that a picture of? Put that back, Dawson.
What? That's the guy that rang the doorbell.
That's the
Ring camera.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
That's the guy that rang the doorbell.
Yeah.
All right.
He's got the beard with no mustache. What's that called? Is there a name for that?
It's called the Brigham Young. I don't know. I think there is a name for it, but I don't know.
I don't like it.
We had a great time yesterday, I thought, at the Lights Camera Brunch, as always. People were just terrific.
Mm-hmm.
And people bring us stuff. It's just amazing.
Where are those Fig Newtons?
They're home. I'll bring them in. I haven't opened them or anything.
I wanted a Fig Newton.
I'll bring them tomorrow. Giant box of Fig Newtons from Mike, I think it is, in Evanston. And
no, Dan and not Mike. I don't think it's Mike.
Mike, if it's you and not Dan, let us know. I think it's Mike. But anyway,
Look, all I know is
Fig Newtons are good. I forget that sometimes.
They are.
Well, you have a lot on your mind.
Yes.
Let's see. Now you distracted me. Oh, Jimmy John's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he the one who made those big face placard things?
Yeah, it was Jimmy John's. They're at my desk on that orange stool. If you want to,
We should bring him in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe grab them and.
I need to ask him where he got those made, because it's a thing when your senior child is at their last sporting event of whatever that is, their last soccer game or their last basketball game. You get those made of their face to hold up during the game. I need to get some made for Muhammad.
He's in the chat room. Jimmy.
Where'd you get those made?
Yeah, where'd you get those made?
So that's Jimmy John, and then let's see what else, and then Miyoko, is that her name?
Hiroko
brought us the Toast Man here, this guy, Mr. Toast Man, and I really like this guy, and also they're called magic cloths, which I looked them up, and they're designed for kitchen cleaning.
Yeah.
Like they'll clean up grease really well and stuff, and then I guess you can wash them out and they're fine.
They're made of some kind of husk, I think.
I don't know. And then let's see what else happened that was really nice.
There's Carrie Jackson. Big.
Yeah, see, aren't those bizarre? They're just bizarre.
Your big face on a popsicle stick.
On a popsicle stick. There's Gina.
No, that's Katie.
Oh, that's Katie.
Yeah, he did one of.
He did one of Nick too.
Yeah.
That's me. Yike.
Big-faced Bill.
And let's see what else of note happened. As usual, I got to eat one sausage. I don't. When we have.
And you just picked it out with your hand.
It's I did it just to shock Gina.
Reached into the tray.
We're over there by the buffet, and we never have time to eat. There's Gina.
It's like a wedding reception.
Yeah.
You spend all this time planning your food at your wedding reception. This is my little warning for you. If you're planning a wedding right now, you're not going to eat. Whatever that food is you're picking out for your wedding reception, you're not going to eat. And it's the same thing when we do.
So Gina said, "Aren't you going to have anything?" And I said, "Oh, I don't think. Oh, wait, maybe I'll have a sausage." And I just reached into with my fingers and picked out a sausage, one of those big plump sausages. and because I knew it would just
There were tongs right there.
and my fingers served the same purpose as the tongs. I didn't touch
Old
any.
tong fingers, Bill.
I didn't touch any other sausage. I just touched the one that I then put into my mouth. I don't like to put sausages that other people have touched into my mouth. So, let's see what else. One of the, as we were sort of cleaning up too, one of the servers there at Squatters, she came by. She had a tray that she was picking up glasses and things, and she sort of stopped and looked at me, and she looked at me like I thought, oh, she's not happy. She's having to work, and she stopped and she looked at me and she went, "That was a really good show."
Oh,
oh,
so
well,
that was
thanks.
not what her face was telling
No,
you. But
then she started to smile as she said that. Mark, the race car driver, was there.
Mhm.
Dave, the flower guy. Oh, and our friend Sean and his wife Jaden, Sean Larson,
Mhm.
Larson HVAC and Plumbing.
Yeah,
nice to see them. Then we also had Dixon, Jeff Dixon from California.
yeah, he's our friend who lost his home, which sounds like they are not getting
Nope.
help. But the Pacific Palisades fire, he lost his home in that.
And the
and that-
Altadena fire, yeah.
and that they are not getting, like he said, we talked to him for a bit, and you can go listen to the podcast. Katie's getting it all posted today, I think. But
Today? All right.
But, there are so many tragedies, people's attentions are diverted. At the
Yeah.
time, that was all anybody thought about.
It's hard to.
But now people have moved on, but they're still struggling there with trying to get help with housing.
Jeff came. His daughters have been going to the University of Utah. Jeff graduated from the U, but he's been in Hollywood for several years, trying to make it as a screenwriter, and he has done pretty well for himself.
He was nominated for an Emmy.
And he told us, and I won't reveal what it is. What he told everybody was he's going to be back in Utah working on a horror film that will be filmed here in Utah,
Mhm.
and he will be with the production.
He seemed excited about he didn't even tell us off the air who the
Yeah.
cast was, but he was like, "Oh, and it's got a good cast."
He
And
said if it goes through, it's going to be cool.
Yeah, he told us the title and where it's going to be filmed, but we can't say. He's producing it. Is he also directing it? I know he wrote the screenplay.
I know he wrote the screenplay. I don't know if he's directing it.
Anyway, but just a great time. And whenever we do these things, it's just always remarkable. People, we got there and people are in this long line in the cold, waiting to get in.
I feel bad about that.
I don't. I was warm.
You do. Why would you say that?
Well, because I was perfectly
Yeah,
warm.
in my car, where I dropped you off
Yeah.
at the door.
Yeah.
And then I went and parked and had to walk 2 blocks to get there.
They didn't. They didn't have to come that early and stand in line.
We told them to. We said if you, and
we
they
said that-
needed it because to get a good seat.
We
you
said
had-
the door opens at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you could have come at 10 o'clock, but they were there in line. That was their choice. I don't feel bad about it because it was their choice to do it.
I just appreciate that anybody shows up ever to
I-
anything. 'Cause
I-
you know what I don't like to do?
Show
up
up
to things.
You can always count on Gina to not show up for something.
I don't like showing up.
I too appreciate that they did it. I don't feel bad about it because they had the choice to not do it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get drunk while I listen to you.
Sure.
And nobody seemed to get really drunk either. I only had one drink.
I don't know how you got through it.
I didn't have any.
Nick, last year Nick kept bringing me drinks, and this year he brought me one.
Maybe he was told not to. Get him one Bloody Mary and call
You
it.
remember what happened last year?
To be honest, the bartenders looked very busy.
Yeah, probably.
They were.
I'm sure that was
cranking them out.
Yeah.
All right, traffic, Gina.
Let's see. Crash northbound I-15 90th south in Sandy. Crash northbound I-15 102nd south in Sandy. Crash southbound Main Street 550 south in Kaysville. Let me check our message stream. I'm looking for someone to give me an update on Hill Air Force Base Westgate. It was backed up pretty far, according to friends of the program a little earlier. Maybe it's open and moving and nobody's stopped and can text. But if you can let us know, I appreciate it. 33986.
All right, KXRK Provo. We will take a break. We will be back after these messages. Bill Frost is here to tell us what's on TV this week. Stand by for that.
There, you've reached the offices of Carrie and me, Bill, the Radio from Hell guys. And if you have anything to say to us, we're not picking up, so wait for the beep.
I punch in the code.
We should change that message.
Yeah, tell it what we want to do. It'll rewind
Better man.
and play back
I
our
wonder if anybody's
messages.
called me.
All right, let's see.
Had it. Oh, there's one.
Hello, Bill. It's me, your mother.
My mom.
Now,
Hi, Mom.
you know that I don't mind you staying here at the house with me and your father,
Thanks,
but
Mom.
you've got to stop hiding the cat.
What?
Bill, if you're there, you'd better pick up. Bill,
Are you hiding?
where did you put that damn cat? You little bastard, where did you hide my cat?
Would you give her back her cat?
Carrie, this is Bill. Now, because you
Oh,
refuse to talk with any of your family or friends about this,
Don't
they've
listen to
asked
this one.
me to be their spokesman.
Well, I
and
can't-
because you won't talk to me about it face to face, I'll do it here on the answering
What?
machine.
I forgot
Carrie,
this.
please, don't have the surgery.
Oh, come on.
Think about it. We're not talking about something that's temporary. This is major surgery.
Don't
Once
do
you
it.
have this done, you can't go back to the way you were.
This is
It's
nobody's
forever.
business
Please,
but mine.
If you
all
won't
right?
listen to us, please talk to your therapist about it.
I already
do
Don't
it.
have the surgery.
Would you just
Bye.
look? This is
I'm
none of
sorry
you guys.
that was on the air, but
None of you guys' business.
Hello?
hey, it's my dad.
Bill? It's me,
That's Warren.
Warren.
Yes.
I'm your father.
Father. Yeah.
Now, I know I don't talk very much, but I'd like to say that I'm really grateful that you've done something with your mother's
Cat.
I really don't care for that
Cat. He doesn't like the
It's
cat.
always trying to sleep on my face and suck my breath out.
That's true, actually.
I wonder what he's eating there. Jeez.
Hello, this is Dr. Stevenson's office calling for Carrie Jackson.
Oh.
Mr. Jackson, I called to tell you that OR has been scheduled for your surgery.
Oh, good.
The operation will be January 23rd. That's a Monday.
Hey, right. come on,
Report to
Carrie.
hospital check-in at 12 noon.
12 noon.
Surgery is scheduled for 2:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Your
You're a
estimated
dope.
hospital recovery time will be about a week,
You're a
depending on
dope.
how fast you
Hey,
heal.
shut up,
If you
all
have any
right?
questions, please call
You're
here
a
at the
dope
doctor's
to do
office.
it. This is
Thank you.
nobody's business but mine.
You're a dope
all
to
right?
do it.
Hello, Mr. Allred. This is Bob Appleby, head of product research and development for the Loveco Cosmetics Company.
Are you selling
We'd
co-
like to thank you for the donation of the fine cat. Thanks to you and your generosity, we'll be able to test a new line of mascara that will at last be safe and non-toxic on human eyes.
you gave the cat-
As a token of our appreciation, we're sending you a year's
What?
supply of Loveco lipsticks in assorted colors and flavors.
You gave-
Thanks again for your support.
Your mother's
A
cat?
year supply of lipstick. Cool. That's great.
Harry, hi, this is Miss Miller, your psychiatrist.
Oh.
You missed your appointment yesterday,
Yes,
so
I
I
know.
wanted to call you and tell you I think you're making a big mistake.
Told you.
Do
Look.
not go through with the surgery.
Look. Told
Look,
ya.
I know your hero is Captain Kirk. I know how much you admire Captain Kirk. But for the love of God, having plastic surgery to make you look like Captain Kirk is psychotic.
Told ya.
It-
Don't have the surgery.
Told ya.
You-
Call me at the office as soon as you get this. Thanks.
You people say...
She's a paid professional.
That's all the messages.
I don't think we should do this again.
I think you're right.
For very
Like Chrissy did in Vineyard. She likes movies in Vineyard.
In Vineyard. Vineyard. Is this sponsored, Gina?
Yeah, it is actually. Look at
I know you're
that.
shocked.
Support for this program comes from Loveland Living Planet Aquarium, your gateway to oceans, rainforests, and more. livingplanetaquarium.org.
Well, thank you very much.
This is the man, the myth, the legend. It's William P. Frost.
Yeah.
Bill Frost, as he is known colloquially.
Yeah.
Bill is a fine writer. You can read his scratchings in City Weekly, cityweekly.net. You can also listen to his voice anytime you want on a podcast. It's called
TV Tan.
TV Tan. For some reason, I was going to say the Two Bit Gamer Show. That's not you.
Different podcast.
Yeah, TV Tan is the podcast, and it's nominally about television. And,
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah, Bill is also a writer or a musician. Sorry, I'm distracted here.
That's okay. Totally fine.
He's in the band Magna Vega, and now here he is, BillFrost.tv.
Yeah, you can subscribe at BillFrost.tv. I'll send this stuff to you.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah. Okay.
Every Monday morning. Tonight on the CW, Wild Cards, which is a Canadian import show. It's about a police detective and a con woman working together, and it's a very dumb throwback, and it's a fun show. It's a case of the week kind of show. You don't have to think too much about it.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of killing, not a lot of murders.
Oh, yeah, it's Canada.
What fun is it?
It is. It's Wild Cards on the CW. They still have shows.
Yeah.
I don't think my TV gets CW.
Yeah, you might.
You blocked it.
Also,
maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Also tonight, season 24 premiere of American Idol. It's back. The show that ruined music is back again.
The show that ruined music.
And also on that's on ABC, on Fox. Extracted season 2. That's where you're dropped into the wilderness and you're trying to survive, outlast, but that's a different show.
Different show.
Yeah, and but your relatives can call in and push a button at any moment. It's like, pull my son out of there. It's too dangerous.
Really?
Mom, why'd you pull me out?
You know, I missed out on that $250,000 prize.
Interesting.
I say just make a real Running Man show.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
It's a documentary.
Yeah. And also there's a new series on the History Channel tonight. If you like history, History's Deadliest with Ving Rhames.
Okay.
He looks at things that, stuff that can kill you,
Like
phenomena.
the plague?
Like
hurricanes?
The first 4 shows up are natural disasters, explosions, islands, and tyrants.
This is
the meats.
This is
And
perfect.
the meats, yes.
This is perfect for me to watch, so I can say, here are all the ways I'm never going to die.
Yeah.
Like I'm going
Future
to avoid all
episode-
these things.
But what about the meats?
Future episodes might include ice, measles, and your own government.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wonder Man, Disney Plus.
Boy, it took us a long time to get to Tuesday.
I'm hearing good things about this show.
Wonder
yeah.
Man?
Yeah,
What is Wonder Man?
Hollywood Reporter got a good review of it.
It's from the Marvel Cinematic Universe on Disney Plus. It's about it's a sort of a meta show about a guy who's up for a role as a Marvel superhero or just a superhero in general. It's sort of a
It's like a throwback. It's an old movie called Wonder Man. So
Yeah.
it's like, one of those from the 70s or something.
Yeah.
He grew up watching. He loved that movie.
yeah.
And then he became an actor, and now he wants to be in the remake, the reboot.
Yeah, this is the guy who played Black Manta in the Aquaman movies. And I like the twist here that Ben Kingsley is back as Trevor, the actor who played the Mandarin in Iron Man 3. That's a nice twist.
Yeah.
And apparently, according to the review I read, it seems to be more about the TV show rather than being a superhero.
Right.
It's more about being an actor than it is about.
I remember
being
being delighted at that surprise when
with the Mandarin.
Yeah, I remember being like, "Oh, that's fun! I like
laughed.
that."
I laughed.
Rebecca Frost calls it Marvel Meets the Studio.
Yes.
So there you go. There's that. Also, we have a documentary on HBO and HBO Max on Tuesday called 33 Photos from the Ghetto. That would be the Warsaw Ghetto of Poland in 1943.
God, I don't think I could take it.
Yeah, it'll be heavy. It's about never-before-seen batch of photos from a young firefighter on April 19th, 1943. So standing up against the Jewish uprising against German forces, and timely. And Mike Epps has a new stand-up special on Tuesday called Delusional. If you're thinking, who's Mike Epps? Just go watch Madam Web. He's in that.
Oh.
Or don't.
He's in other things that
Yeah.
you can see.
No,
him
I
in.
wouldn't send them to Madam Web.
Yeah, on Wednesday, season 3 of Shrinking.
Oh, good.
With Jason Segel, Harrison Ford, and joining the cast this season, guesting anyway, are Jeff Daniels, Candice Bergen, and Michael J. Fox.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
That's on Apple TV, on Paramount Plus, season 3 of School Spirits, which is actually not a bad show. Mrs. Frost watches it, so I catch it. I go,
that's the ghosts in the high school show.
yeah, she's. I'm trying to figure out who killed me in this high school. Meanwhile, I can't leave.
Ah.
Yeah, and you might remember Peyton List from Cobra Kai.
Yes,
she's better in this.
Okay.
And there's a new Prime Video movie out on Wednesday, The Wrecking Crew, which at first I thought this might be the old MCU supervillain crew.
Yeah.
No,
No,
this is
it's
not
not.
that.
Oh, damn it.
This is Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista sort of reenacting Hobbs and Shaw. They're
Okay.
bickering brothers.
All right.
And yeah, if you like action, you like Jason Momoa, you like Batista. Yeah, it's Thursday, season 4, Bridgerton on Netflix.
He's looking at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is the one that's
you're
not
right to do that.
Yeah, this is the one that's not Downton Abbey or The Crown.
Right.
I don't even know what it's about.
It's posh British people.
But they have lots of sex.
It's
right?
it's bare-chested smooching.
Yes.
So it's posh British people having lots of sex. Otherwise, it's unrealistic.
Well,
And you only get the first 4 episodes of the new season, and you have to wait till next month to get the other 4 because Netflix.
Because Netflix.
That's on Thursday on Netflix. On Friday, Rose Byrne's acclaimed movie "If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You" is premiering on HBO and HBO Max.
It's the one that Conan O'Brien plays a psychiatrist.
Yeah, and apparently he's a total dick, which completely tracks.
Well, he's really funny, but he plays this seriously, and he could, I can see where he could play a really dickish person.
Yeah, and another movie being released on Shudder on Friday. I remember a time when Aaron Eckhart was going to be the big thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Well, now he's doing these movies that I've never heard of. Muzzle, City of Wolves. He's a canine officer
that's sad.
in a dystopian future L.A.
Really?
So if you like to see Aaron Eckhart and Very Good Boys pretty much literally biting the faces off people.
He was Two-Face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is disturbing.
Yeah. So this is a sequel to a movie, Muzzle, from 2023.
Oh, God.
Didn't know. And here's another strange one. Terry Joe, missionary in Miami. Tubi apparently has a studio where they help work with young and upcoming filmmakers.
Okay.
This guy, known as influencer, who plays a character called Terry Joe, who's a racist, homophobic Christian woman. And this has got Tyler Perry written all over it, but there's no Tyler Perry involved.
Oh.
Okay, so it's that vibe.
Yeah.
But,
It's
okay.
very much the
Okay.
Tyler Perry vibe. And also a movie premiering on Rent to Buy, Grizzly Night, on Friday. I mention this only because it was filmed in Park City.
Okay.
It's based on the true story of what happened in Montana's Glacier National Park in 1967. Grizzlies Gone Wild.
Oh,
is
okay.
basically.
Uh-huh.
Grizzly bear attacks.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. Bears scare me. They're killing machines.
Well, probably don't watch this.
I don't
Yeah.
think. But just go back to Aaron Eckhart for a second.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten. I looked this up. He graduated from BYU.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was and then so did Neil LaBute.
That's how they met.
Yeah.
Yeah, that what was the name of that movie?
Men Behaving
in the
Badly.
company,
or
wow.
Company of Men. That's
in
what
the Company of Men,
Yeah.
1997.
It was a Sundance thing, I think.
LaBute sort of faded away too.
A little bit, yeah. Saturday Night Live this week, hosted by Alexander Skarsgård,
Okay.
with musical guest Cardi B.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep hearing about The Moment, a movie, I guess it was at Sundance.
Uh-huh.
I can't tell what it's about.
This Sundance?
Yeah, this Sundance, yeah. And going all the way to Sunday, Vanished on MGM Plus. This is a new thriller series starring Kaylee Cuoco and Sam Claflin, who you might know as one of the guys, from the lead guitarist from Daisy Jones and the Six.
Yeah.
He's ridiculously good looking, and apparently he's got some nefarious doings in his past that he's not let on to his new girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
And it's a whole thing in Paris.
In Paris?
In
Okay.
Paris, yeah. It's a very, very scenic. You want some good scenery?
I do.
If you got MGM Plus.
I like scenery.
Yeah.
Scenery's good.
68 annual Grammy Awards on Sunday on
This is
CBS Paramount Plus.
The last time I think that
Trevor Noah.
Well, Trevor Noah, and I think all of these shows are going to move to YouTube and not be on CBS.
What I hear,
anymore.
And the premiere of a Christoph Waltz movie on Paramount Plus called Old Guy. It's about basically he's a retiring assassin who's training a young protege who's kind of a snot-nosed brat.
Okay.
And
It's a movie?
That's a movie, yeah,
All right.
called Old Guy. It's from Simon West. Trivia.
Oh, yeah.
He directed Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up video.
Oh, well, thank you
Just
for that.
thought you might want to know that.
I do. That's the kind of detail I like.
That's the first thing that you have mentioned that I thought sounded would interest me.
Well, happy to help.
I do want to thank you for a recommendation that you
Oh,
made.
okay.
That show Stumble.
Yes.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Very funny
Remind
show.
me what
Where
that
is
is.
it, and where is it?
It's a network show.
Yeah, you can also watch it on Peacock. It's NBC.
NBC.
Yeah.
And it's about this big-time cheerleading coach who gets fired at her job, and she goes to a small town and tries to rebuild, their cheerleading group and her reputation. And it's very funny.
Yeah. It's
Anybody we know in it?
No.
Well, Taron Killam from Saturday Night Live.
He's would be
Oh,
the
yeah.
most famous one. He's the husband.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just
Well written.
It's very funny. Yeah, the small town has one stoplight, and the stoplight is an hour and 45 minutes
When it's red.
when it's red. And if you run it, the cops are there waiting for you because that's the income. That's how they make their income.
And
But
there
it's-
are like 100 of those kind of jokes within a single episode.
Yeah, and it's the town that makes the candy buttons.
Oh, yeah.
It's the candy button factory, the one in the nation, and that's what they make there.
That's their source of
That's the
income.
big business there. Is everybody's there to make candy buttons.
They're all beholden to big candy buttons.
So if the now let me ask you this: if the town's red light is red for an hour and 45 minutes, how long is it green?
Not very long.
They don't.
Just not that long.
So just a regular time.
It's just the woman says, "Trust me, don't run it. I know. Each ticket is like $300. Oh, and Kristen Chenoweth is probably
Yes.
the most famous.
Oh, yeah.
She's in it briefly.
Yeah.
But anyway, very funny show. And for Gina, the 99-year-old man.
Oh, Mel Brooks documentary.
So
yeah.
good.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
good. All right. Well, thank you, Bill Frost.
Yeah.
Bill Frost, BillFrost.tv is
Yes.
where you want to go.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right, traffic, Gina.
Well, I've got conflicting Infiniteam reports. One says Westgate at Hill Air Force Base seems to be moving fine, no line. And coming in at exactly the same time, my boss just got in and the Westgate is still backed up onto I-15. So I need a tiebreaker here for the traffic report for Hill Air Force Base Westgate.
Is somebody
please.
trying to have you on?
I don't know.
You having a laugh?
That's what I think.
Northbound I-15 collector ramp north of 90th South, left lane affected there. Northbound Legacy at Parish Lane, milepost 7 in the exit ramp. And again, whatever you're seeing, not just at Hill Air Force Base, but wherever you are, text us 33986.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break. We'll play a song, and then we got Beat Gina, multiple choice, pop culture trivia. What is our prize today?
Our prize is, I'm excited about this prize. It's PBR tickets. No, it's not what you're thinking.
Pabst Blue Ribbon?
It's Pro Bull Riding tickets.
Oh, okay.
Experience the electrifying adrenaline rush of PBR February 6th and 7th at the Delta Center.
All right, so you get those bull riding tickets. Kids will dig that, I guess. 877-602-9696. Call, play, win. It's Beat Gina. We'll play after these messages and a song. Stand by for that. 877-602-9696. Zero Res.
Listen. Oh, Zero Res. I thought we were going to talk about...
Listen to me, Bill. Why don't you listen to me about Zero Res?
I'm on the wrong page. I was going to tell you about Ran Life, but you tell us about Zero Res.
Well, yeah. Let me combine the two a little bit.
Well, if you have a home, you need Zero Res.
Yeah, that's what I said. You get a new home, you want to get those carpets cleaned. You don't know what those people have been up to before you moved into it.
No.
Get the air ducts cleaned too. Just clean it top to bottom. Zero Res uses patented technology to get your carpets cleaned the right way without the use of detergents or harsh chemicals. Helps them stay cleaner longer while being safe for both kids and pets. And unlike traditional cleaners, Zero Res leaves your carpet dry in hours, not days. That's an issue this time of year. I think a lot of people sometimes wait till summer when it's warm. They think, well, my carpets will dry faster. Don't have to worry about that in the winter with Zero Res. And if for any reason you're not satisfied with the quality of your cleaning, they'll come and re-clean an area you're not happy with for free within 30 days of your appointment. Get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned right now for only $119. Recover from the holiday craziness and start with your best foot forward this new year by calling Zero Res, 866-ZERO-RES, or go online at ZeroRes.com.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to ZeroRes.com today.
I have a list.
A list?
A list.
Do people
I don't know
like
if you guys
lists?
Are you up for a list?
I don't know.
People tend
do they
to,
like
from
them?
what I can tell, people tend to like lists.
Oh, they do? Okay, well, let's see if the people like this one.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
That's right, I forgot. We have a recording that says they like me.
Now, I have a problem with this list.
So
Says-
is it not a good list then? Because people
Well-
like a good list.
Yeah, it's a list you don't like.
Seeing a shirtless actor in Hollywood isn't all that uncommon. There are some actors who go shirtless way more than others, and a recent study was undertaken to see which stars go shirtless most often in movies.
Okay.
This group found that
Was there government funding for this study? Is that
there should be. Now, they timed it. The
Okay.
most actual time these actors are shirtless.
Shirtless time, okay.
So number 10 on the list, Zac Efron, with 694 seconds.
Okay.
Number 9, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Okay.
724 seconds. Number 8, Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell?
Oh, yeah.
You think of him being shirtless a lot?
I, as a matter of fact, every morning when I wake up.
730 seconds.
Yeah.
Number 8, Charlie Hunnam.
The Sons of
Was he
Anarchy guy.
shirtless a lot in Sons of Anarchy?
A little. It didn't seem like a lot, but.
Number 6, Christian Bale.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Number 5, Michael Fassbender.
Yeah.
I can't even picture Michael Fassbender's face, let alone his shirtless body.
Number 4, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Okay.
913. You don't think of him being shirtless a lot.
913 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 3, Matthew McConaughey. That one makes
Sure.
sense to me.
Well, yeah. He almost always, he has like a shirt hanging off of his finger that he carries over his shoulder. You know what I mean?
I didn't think he owned any shirts, but
Number 2, Sylvester Stallone. I mean,
What?
you count over his career, yeah.
I guess.
all your Rambo movies, all your.
Oh, yeah.
He was a boxer. He never had a shirt on. And number 1, Daniel Craig.
Well, that movie he made about, helping the Jews escape the Nazis. Wasn't he shirtless throughout that?
Huh?
I forget the name of the movie, but
I don't know what movie that.
it would
But-
have been funnier if I could have named the movie.
Oh. But nowhere on this list is the person that should be at least on the list, if not number 1 on the list.
Who?
Can you think of a movie where Jason Momoa actually wears a shirt ever?
Ah, that's a
Yeah,
point.
but we're talking about actors here.
Ever? I can't picture Jason Momoa with a shirt on because I've never seen him with the shirt on. He is always shirtless. I take issue with, I think this study is flawed and needs to be re-examined.
Well, who do you complain to? That's your next step. You've got to find out who
Hollywood.
to write a strongly You've got to figure out who to write a strongly worded letter to.
Miss Brandt, get me Hollywood on the phone.
Dear
I'm not
Hollywood,
wrong, though.
I am not a crackpot.
Can you picture Jason Momoa with the shirt on? I bet you can't.
I'm not trying.
Yes.
I'm really.
You can?
When he's wearing his full uniform as Aquaman at the end.
Oh. But other than that,
That's I can't think of a shirt that he owns. No.
no shirt. He's a shirtless actor.
Oh,
He's
now there's-
Hollywood's number one shirtless actor.
Now, is Liam, or I mean, Daniel Craig, is he shirtless in the Bond movies a lot? Because I don't
like-
watch the Bond movies.
On the beaches, you know. He's,
Yeah. He
he's
takes his
often
shirt
on
off
beaches.
at least once.
I'm looking at his. I think he was shirtless during Comic Relief Behind the Bond. No.
What?
Well, I know
the case.
some of those numbers are padded, though, especially Leonardo DiCaprio's. It's padded because he just narrated a documentary about voting,
Yeah.
and the entire time he was in the recording booth, he was shirtless, apparently.
Shirtless?
So
Oh.
it didn't
Oh.
count. You never saw him, but he was. So
Well,
he's
you
padding
don't-
those numbers.
You don't think of Leonardo DiCaprio as having, you know, the sort of physique that
No.
you care about seeing shirtless.
No.
very
Oh, and
much.
a texter says, "What about The Rock, Dwayne
Yeah,
Johnson?
The
He's
Rock.
shirtless all the time." Oh yeah, that's right. Casino Royale features him being tortured while nude, and it's quite a long scene. So that's
Daniel
probably
Craig.
how. Yeah, that's probably how he was able to get up there. So
Well, I agree. Whoever wrote in The Rock, yeah. So this is a flawed list. I'm sorry I have brought you a flawed list.
yeah, and again, what about Schwarzenegger in the 2 Conan movies? Conan doesn't wear a shirt. You
Ever.
know?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think they overlooked a lot of things here. I think they
Yeah.
just went to the movies they wanted to see. That's all.
Yeah.
You see the shirtless men you want to see. That's what we get from this.
Okay. Well, it is a flawed list, but okay.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Well, it's time once again. Yes, for another episode of Beat Gina. I'm Johnny Ola, and we'll get to our game in just a moment. But first, this word for those of you who may be, shall we say, overwhelmed by what's going on in the world around you.
Yes.
Perhaps you're a victim of the modern jangle. Oh, in this fast-moving age of motor car and the wireless, a person's nerves can be easily unstrung. Do you find yourself fatigued by the noon hour? Is your mental battery running low? Reclaim your vigor now through silent repose. Our scientific method of quietism isn't mysticism. It's a gymnasium for the mind. Learn to shutter the windows of the soul against the clamor of the street. Master your focus. Banish brain fog. Achieve the radiant poise of the leaders of industry. Find your career. Find your center. Harmonize your aura. Let your spirit fly. Come as you are. The universe is waiting. Because a cluttered mind never made a brilliant decision. Visit our downtown studio on the corner of State and Main. Appointments are strictly confidential. And now, and it's not a cult.
Is it yoga?
It's not a cult.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
I told you.
I was hoping it was a pill.
It's silent repose.
Oh, okay.
It's quietism.
I was hoping it was a pill.
No, I'm sorry.
All right.
And now here's a man whose aura is always perfectly harmonized and his chakra where it should be. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
Chakra is where it should be. Right here. All right. The randomizer has picked a contestant, Gina. You'll be going up against Adam today. Adam, are you there?
I am here.
All right, Adam, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Let's go with tails.
Tails? Let's see what happens. It is heads.
Well, you're going to have to
Terribly sorry.
work for these pro bull riding tickets. They're coming to the Delta Center February 6th and 7th. Tickets and information available at x96.com.
All right. Let's see. Yes, first question is for Gina. Multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. Adam, if she gets it wrong, I hope damn well you were paying attention because you'll get the chance to answer the same question. Get it correctly, you will steal her point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. Got a couple of leftover Robert Redford and Sundance trivia questions.
Okay.
From yesterday. We'll get to those and then we'll get to the others.
Okay.
All right, Gina, first question. In what movie did Robert Redford make his first credited film appearance?
Okay.
Was it 1, Jeremiah Johnson's Lawn Care Service?
Okay.
Was it 2, All the President's Dentures? Was it 3, War Hunt? Or 4, Situation Hopeless but Not Serious?
I've never heard of those two. We'll go War Hunt.
War Hunt is correct.
All right. 1 point for Gina. And now, Adam. Oh. It's your turn, Adam.
All right, Adam. What was Robert Redford's favorite film that he was in, I should say? What was his favorite film? Was it 1, The Great Waldo Pepper? Was it 2, The Treasure of the Sierra Madre? Was it 3, The Last Great Head of Hair? Or 4, Sundance Kid, The Retirement Years?
Oh, man. I'm going to have to go with A on that one.
Great Waldo Pepper? No, terribly sorry.
What? Gina?
Treasure? He wasn't in Treasure of the
Oh,
Sierra
okay.
Madre.
I guess that's it.
No, he wasn't.
Treasure of Sierra Madre.
But he wasn't in that.
But he liked it. All right, sorry.
Oh, it wasn't
Oh,
he.
Like,
Okay.
It was his favorite.
Ah.
I read that
Oh,
wrong.
now
I read that wrong.
I
Terribly
think maybe
sorry.
Adam deserves another question.
You want to do that?
That's only fair.
Yeah.
All right, so we're throwing that one out?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Adam's turn.
Adam.
Fresh. 1-0. Adam, here's your question.
All right, Cosby Show trivia, Adam. Before the opening credits in one episode, Olivia walked up to Cliff wearing what? Was it 1, 16 little red noses and a horse that sweats? Was it 2, Olivia's tuxedos provided by After 6? Was it 3, a Bart Simpson mask? Or 4, an apron that said "Kiss the Cook"?
I'm going to go with an apron that says Kiss the Cook.
No, Gina.
Must be a Bart Simpson mask.
Correct.
2-0.
I'm out.
Yeah, almost.
Almost. Gina.
Just meditate. You'll be fine.
Bill Cosby wanted all the young cast members to address the parent characters as what? As a sign of respect. Was it 1, Mr. Cosby and Miss Rashad? Was it 2, Dr. Huxtable and Mrs. Huxtable? Was it 3, the most royal majesties? Or 4, Dr. Sleep and Lady Pretense?
Oh, jeez. I'm going to go with 1 on that.
Mr. Cosby and Miss Rashad?
No.
No.
Oh.
Adam, you're back in it.
I'm going to have to go with B then, 2.
Dr. Huxtable and Mrs. Huxtable.
Now you have a chance to tie it up, Adam, because you control the question.
Okay, Adam. In Andrew Stanton's Wall-E, what was the name of the ship the humans were living on? What was the name of the ship? Was it 1, the Axiom? Was it 2, the Astral Queen? Was it 3, the Poseidon? Or was it 4, the SS Minnow?
That's A.
Axiom is
confident
correct.
on that.
Tied that one up.
Wow.
See, you thought you were done, and now we're all
2-2.
I counted myself out too early.
All right.
Gina, it's your turn.
All right, Gina. A-team trivia.
All right.
Let's see. What WWE wrestler made a guest appearance on the show?
Okay.
I believe it was a WWF at the time.
Oh,
okay. I don't know if that helps. But
excuse me.
Was it 1, Mr. Ass? It's a real wrestler.
That's a real. Okay.
Yeah.
2, Iron Balls McGinty.
Is that real? No. No.
Was it 3, Roddy Piper? Or was it 4, Hulk Hogan?
That kind of feels Hulk Hogan-y.
There you go. Gina wins the game.
That's your
Because
sign
it
off,
felt
by the way.
It kind of feels Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan-y.
That's your sign off.
All right, sorry, Adam.
Adam, this was a tainted,
This was tough, Adam. I'm
tainted
sorry.
version. I think that's not really fair. I'm gonna go out on a limb and give you these pro bull riding tickets, even though I beat you.
How about that?
There you go, Adam.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Hang on the line.
Listen, I've got to go. Mrs. Zola's waiting for me. It's our daily meditation.
Oh. All right. Big boy news now, brought to you by
Clark Planetarium proudly presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park, an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets are available at clarkplanetarium.org.
And as always,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, I think maybe this is why you thought this movie had opened, Carrie. The White House held a private screening of the Melania documentary Saturday night. Melania and the director, Brett Ratner,
oh boy,
were there. And the
problematic Brett Ratner. Yeah.
The black tie event, which was not promoted or advertised, it took place in the East Room of the White House and attracted about 70 VIP guests, including Queen Reina of Jordan, Zoom CEO Eric Yuan, Apple CEO Tim Cook, New York Stock Exchange CEO Lynn Martin, and AMD CEO Lisa Su, Mike Tyson, socialite and Fiat heiress Aziz Agnelli, I guess it is, and Tony Robbins, self-help guru Tony Robbins.
Somebody dug up Tony Robbins?
Presidential progeny Baron Trump and Ratner's mother, Marsha Pressman, were also in attendance, along with Amazon studio chief Mike Hopkins, Amazon CEO Andy Jassy, Mark Beckman, and other people trying to suck up to Trump.
Yep.
Sources say nobody outside of Melania and Ratner, and a small group of their associates, had seen the movie before the screening, including the president and his advisors. The controversial Amazon-funded documentary, which opens nationwide in theaters on January 30th, tracks 20 days of Melania's life from Trump 2025 presidential to Inauguration Day. Guests were welcomed to the Sunday screening by a full military band playing famous movie tunes and Melania's Waltz, a song composed for the film by Hollywood composer Tony Neiman.
Gross.
According to one invitee, guests were also treated to commemorative black and white popcorn boxes, framed collectible screening tickets, and take-home cookies bearing the First Lady's name, and a limited edition of her best-selling Melania was also gifted to the attendees. Yes, Miss Barberi.
They tore down the movie theater. That was in the East Wing. So where did this screening take place?
I don't know, Gina. I don't suppose it would be possible for them to put up another screen.
My favorite part of the movie is where she says, "I don't care about Christmas." You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my favorite part. Yeah.
Guests were welcomed. Let's see. It said there was one other thing that was interesting here that said, despite criticism, Melania seemed pleased with the event. She said, "I am humbled to have been surrounded by an inspiring room of friends."
I don't have friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, these are all my friends that I paid to come here.
The world's on fire outside, but let's watch a movie here. Yeah.
Let's see. People who knew a man who was fatally shot by federal agents pushed back against what they called an immediate smear campaign by federal officials. He was a good man, his family said. He was a calm presence and amid hospital chaos, a mentor who taught kindness and patience to younger friends and colleagues. He was a singer with a knack for dancing, a bicyclist who treasured the beauty of Minnesota. This weekend, the family, co-workers, and friends of Alex Preddy, who was killed by immigration ICE agents in a confrontation after he was apparently filming them, they remembered his life even as the circumstances of his death were debated on national stage. They shared photos of the Alex that they knew, a smiling, bearded Mr. Preddy In the powder blue scrubs he wore at his job as an intensive care nurse at the Veterans Affairs Hospital. An avid outdoor lover posing with his mountain bike on a wooded trail, and a student wearing a green cap and gown as he sang a solo at his high school graduation in Green Bay, Wisconsin. And they denounced what they see as a smear campaign in the aftermath of Mr. Preddy's death. And if you watch any of the videos, and I would urge you to do it.
Yeah.
Watch the videos of what happened, and you'll see even if he was brandishing a gun, which he wasn't, he was under control.
Yeah.
And then they shot him 10 times in the back. Let's see. A 21-year-old Colombian man who came to Utah 3 years ago was detained by federal agents, and he remains in custody. Kevin Alexander Ortiz Barros thought he was following the rules and gaining lawful residency in the United States the right way, but he was taken into custody after appearing at immigration court.
So going to court,
Ortiz,
appearing where you need to do to have the proper paperwork.
Ortiz Barros and his girlfriend Jillian Nelson had been dating for a few months when everything changed on Tuesday. He's the hardest worker I've ever met in my life and never complains a day, said his girlfriend, Ms. Nelson. He was going to get his papers, going through the legal way and the right way to get his paper. He had no idea what this day was going to look like for him. Mr. Ortiz Barrios' lawyer, Adam Craig, said he fled from his home in Colombia when he was 18. While he was entering the country, Border Patrol agents put Mr. Ortiz Barrios in immigration proceedings, and since he was under the age of 21, a judge granted him certain safeguards. A juvenile court judge said, "Yes, I'm going to find that you meet the qualifications of abused, abandoned, or neglected," said the attorney, Mr. Craig. So then, once that took place, that was used. The order was used to get a special immigrant juvenile visa application approved. Went to court on Tuesday, and he did not come back. Ms. Nelson said he didn't come back. She said he was taken to Wyoming and doesn't know where he'll go next. Well, you know, the immigration court is a really good place to find these people. That's why ICE goes there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just
they're
snap
showing
them
up for their appointment where they're trying to get their paperwork.
The Washington Post has decided they will not send any journalists, photojournalists, sports writers, or TV anchors or newspaper people to the Winter Olympics this year. Kimi Yoshino, a managing editor of the Washington Post, sent a terse and unexpected email to more than a dozen of the paper's journalists on Friday saying that their coverage plans were abruptly being changed. As we assess our priorities for 2026, we've decided not to send a contingent to the Winter Olympics. We realize this decision and its timing will be disappointing to many of you. Please reach out if you want to talk further. Doesn't say why. They're just not going to do it. I was watching network TV yesterday, or local TV, and they're sending Deanie Wimmer to the Winter Olympics. By the way, I don't have it in front of me, but I think I saw a story that this place in Italy, where the Olympics are to be, they're not having a lot of luck with snow either. It's not good. They're making lots and lots of snow.
We had a picture of Italy there for a second.
Did we?
If we could put it back up there, Dawson, there. Yeah.
It doesn't look so
Does not
snowy.
look good, does it?
No.
Yeah, and I saw some pictures of them making snow, desperately trying to get the runs
Everything's
in
fine.
place. Yeah. There's no
And for
problem.
people that are like, oh, yeah, what about that big storm that's happening? That's the climate change part of it, is places where it's not supposed to snow, it's snow, and places where it's not snowing.
And finally this. Protein is so last year. Fiber is the next big thing.
I thought we just got the war on protein taken away.
No, move over protein. Fiber is on pace to be the next nutrient of the year. So they say. People have been fixating on getting their protein. As a matter of fact, I saw an ad for Subway sandwiches, and they have now a product that they call Protein Pockets. I thought, that does not sound appetizing in the slightest.
No.
For only $3, you can get a Protein Pocket. No thanks.
Sports, weather, traffic.
3 officials from the Norwegian men's ski jumping team have been suspended ahead of the Winter Olympics for a bizarre reason. Scandal started at the 2025 Nordic World Ski Championships in Norway last March when the head coach and a suit technician were caught on video tampering with their athlete suits.
Oh, these are the ski jumpers, aren't they?
Yeah. According to The Athletic, the team members were found to be inserting illegal, non-elastic stitching in the crotch area of the suits of 2 jumpers after the garments had already passed inspection.
What?
So what were they doing? So think of a ski jumper.
Okay.
They put they were essentially making them like flying squirrels.
Oh.
They put
like a little
little piece of fabric that if they separate their legs a little bit,
It would
puff
catch
out
the air.
and they would
Oh,
they
okay.
would catch the air.
I think I don't know how they were convincing the suit makers that they needed extra room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I need some extra room down there.
Oh yeah, this is I'm a well-endowed ski jumper. I need extra room. Let's see. The Utah Mammoth are on the road today. They play the Tampa Bay Lightning at 5:00. And that's your sports. Weather, 23 right now, going to be sunny and have a high of 44 today. Tomorrow, 48. We're back in the low 50s by Friday. And the answer is no. Let's see. Infinity member here, Hill Air Force Base, Westgate, southbound I-15, flowing nicely, not congested until almost right at the gate. Other Infinity member says exit is clear. Thank you, Infinity, for assembling and letting us know what you're seeing on the roads. Via text at 33986. The mystical world of Lorwyn returns in Magic the Gathering's newest set, Lorwyn Eclipsed. At Haster Games, you can explore this newest set, 6831 South State, Haster Games.
All right, we got some geek news for you after these messages, and then just after 9 o'clock, it's the Boner Recap Game. Stand by.
I've neglected my fatherly duties all day today. I try to help with the homework. Now, my lovely wife here does it most of the time.
Mhm.
I try to do 2 days a week.
Thursday's your day.
And Thursday's usually my
And
day.
here you are at work.
And here it is Thursday. Now, part of what we have to do for reading, for homework, is read for 20 minutes. So you guys all ready for 20 minutes of, of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
We could do 5 minutes. How about that?
He's on chapter 4.
He's on chapter 4?
But he was concerned that maybe we should start at chapter 1 so that everybody would...
I'd be lost if you started
Well,
in the middle.
oh, come on. We all know. Augustus Gloop, man. We all know.
We haven't gotten to Augustus Gloop yet.
Oh, where have you gotten
So what are we
to?
going to do? We're going to start with chapter 1? Well, we'll start with chapter 4.
Start with chapter 4. Don't worry about us. We'll catch up.
We'll catch up.
If
So-
we have any questions, we'll stop Dad and
Okay.
All right.
Gina might need a little bit of explanation.
Yeah,
I could probably do that, right?
I've never read that.
Gina's kind of slow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go ahead, little Bill. It's so hard to call him that because that's
Why?
really-
That's his name.
Yeah. Go ahead. Start. You can start right now. Go ahead.
The next evening, Grandpa Joe went on with his story. You see, Charlie, he said, not so very long ago, there used to be thousands of people working in Mr. Willy Wonka's factory.
Mhm.
And one day, all of a sudden, Mr. Wonka had to ask every single one of them to leave, to go home and to never come back.
Wow.
But why? Asked Charlie. Because of spies.
Because of outsourcing.
Spies.
Oh.
Spies? Yes, all the other chocolate makers, you see, had been grown jealous of the wonderful candies that Mr. Wonka was making.
Mhm.
They started sending spies in to steal the secret recipes.
Bastards.
You editorialize?
Swearing!
Oh, God. No swearing, Dad.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
People want to hear you read, I think.
What?
They want to hear you read.
Yeah, I was going to say, Bill, when Festus and I read, he reads a little, and then I read a little.
yeah.
And...
All right. You want me to read a little bit of
Go
this?
ahead, read a little bit, sure.
Then something astonishing happened. One day, early in the morning, thin columns of white smoke were seen to be coming out of the tops of the tall chimneys of the factory. People in the town stopped and stared. "What's going on?" they cried. "Someone's lit the furnaces. Mr. Wonka must be opening up again." They ran to the gates. expecting to see them open wide. It was a request, sweetheart. I'm sorry.
People wanted to hear Bill read.
I don't know.
Oh, it's homework.
Oh, it's
all
homework.
right.
We
well,
better
okay.
get back to
we
that.
better
Okay,
get to it.
all right.
Get back to reading.
All right.
Get back to the sweatshop. Get sewing those shoes.
We'll get back to reading.
What?
Carrie needs some new Nikes. You kids get to work. Is this sponsored, Gina?
Yeah, Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a card store.
It's over there by the Weller Books now.
Mm-hmm.
Across from Weller Bookworks.
Yep. All right. Now, let's see. We had just teasers for these trailers, but we got the full trailers finally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right after the show.
Oh, is this He-Man?
The He-Man trailer. Now, this one is, people are, they're excited about it.
Okay.
Or they're complaining about it. So it's typical.
Of course.
It's typical.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships, and magic swords that can make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real. Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. There's...
So, yeah, it starts out with Adam Glenn.
It's not a good look for human resources.
We're supposed to know who that is?
Well, that's Prince Adam.
Okay.
And he's wearing his signature pink shirt that he wore in the cartoon.
It's gonna show me the way home.
Yeah.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry. The sword's mine.
So he's at a collector shop and he sees this sword, the He-Man sword.
Right.
But he's wasting away in a corporate America cubicle.
It's about to get weird.
Now, the thing that the people are upset about the most is that on his desk, it says Adam Glenn, and underneath it says he/him.
Oh, really?
They're upset. They think it's woke, and I'm like, no, that's just a joke. Because He-Man.
Yeah.
See?
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
It's not a commentary about anything. It's just a joke.
Take the sword. You protect them.
But you got Idris Elba as Man-at-Arms. And I have to admit, Jared Leto looks like a badass as Skeletor.
Okay.
I thought that was kind of cool. You got Battle Cat there. You got...
So it's a serious movie.
Any sign of Stinkor?
No sign of Stinkor. I'm very upset. But you do get some, fighting action and all that. So
He-Man's cute, ladies.
Yes.
He-Man's cute.
Bare-chested. As long as Jared Leto does the voice from the cartoon, that's all I ask. That's all I ask.
That's not in the trailer.
He doesn't speak in the trailer. I wanted to say, so, He-Man, I'll get you. Yeah. All right. We did get a trailer for the Darth Maul cartoon called Maul Shadow Lord.
Times have changed.
And all Lee could talk about was the color palette.
Okay.
He was very excited about that. But it looks like it'll be
things from a new perspective.
But this will be April 6th on Disney Plus.
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
It takes place a year after.
I invite you to look more closely.
I'm trying to find the timeline here. Before he got,
It's after he got cut in half by Ben Kenobi, but before he was killed by Ben.
Got it.
So it's somewhere in there. Don't worry about it. They'll explain it to you. But so yeah. Anyway, it's Darth Maul is a badass. Yeah. The He-Man trailer makes me want to watch Son of Zorn again. You and I are the only ones who know what you're talking about. We did get a trailer for Invincible Season 4, which continues to be a really cool show.
Mark, take a night off. We don't get to take a night off.
It's following the comic book pretty much to the letter. Okay. So if you've read the comic book, you know what you're going to get. If you're like me and I read it for a while, but I stopped.
But trauma like that.
And the rest of it is going to surprise you. But the big new Viltrumite baddie for the season, Lee Pace as the Grand Regent Thrag.
Oh, God.
He's a big deal in the comics.
Okay.
And he's come to Earth to take over.
Lee Pace is really cut.
He is.
The Guardians are still here,
But this
fighting
is,
to keep everyone safe. Come on!
Mark has abandoned his no-kill rule.
From what might become.
And he's got... he got messed up in the last season. He has several limbs now that have been made robot limbs.
How do you feel about war?
The Viltrumites.
Go look at that. Season 4 of Invincible. Another thing that we need you to look at, and I've got a screen cap of it here for you, is we got our first look at Jason Momoa as Lobo. Now, Lobo is a fan favorite character from the DC world.
Okay, this
He's a
does
bounty
not
hunter.
look like this is gonna end well.
And he will be in the Supergirl movie.
Okay.
Is he a dog of some sort?
No.
Looks like he has like.
What was it like to lose everything in a day?
But
Lobo is wolf.
Yeah.
Gods are
Oh,
not
he's
that
a
kind.
wolf.
Lone wolf. No, he is Caesarnian. He drives a space motorcycle. Has a giant hook. And he is the last of the Caesarnians because, well, he killed all the Caesarnians.
That wasn't nice.
He
He looks like he has like wolf teeth, you know.
he's got fangs. He does.
Yeah, canine
But
incisors.
it's funny because I think that they're just going to introduce him to us because you look at him and you go, which member of KISS is that? They toned down the black and white on his face a bit and blended it together to make it look good so that he looks less like a member of KISS. And finally, this for Gina.
Yes.
We got our first full trailer for The Return of the Muppet Show.
That's very nice.
Oh, Rolf, have you been playing this whole time?
Well, what'd you think it was? Some kind of sentimental montage in your head? We're doing the show again, Frog.
That's right.
Oh my God, it's you! You're my idol.
You're sweet. Go on.
I grew up watching you. My parents grew up watching you. Their parents grew up watching you.
We are so excited to be back where it all started and then ended and then is maybe starting again depending on how tonight goes.
Exactly.
Been burned before.
It's the Muppet Show and it starts right now. Maybe we're a little rusty.
But Maya Rudolph is part of the human cast.
What they truly want. What?
You got Sabrina Carpenter as the guest star.
And it looks like it's the set
It's
of the
the
Muppet
set.
Show. It's not like the other thing they were doing.
But that Muppet was correct when Kermit was correct when he says, depending on how this goes. This is one episode. Don't be fooled. This is just one episode.
Oh, so we got to watch it hard.
You've got to watch it real hard on Disney Plus and ABC on February 4th.
I will do that.
So there you go.
I can't believe they're doing the old show again.
Well, if it ain't broke.
No, they are broke. That's why they're doing it.
Waldorf and Astoria.
Statler and Waldorf.
Statler.
Waldorf and Astoria. You were close.
Statler and Waldorf.
In these trying times, the Muppet Show is exactly what we need.
Watch it real hard then.
I will do my part. Thank you, Infiniteam, for doing your part. I appreciate it when you text in 33986. No new accidents have cropped up in the last little while, but like I said, if you see something, you can always share it with us and I will pass it along.
I was just happy to see that Pepe the King Prawn was in the show.
Oh, yeah.
It's my favorite, I think. All right, KXRK Provo. We will take a break. We'll be back after these messages and a song with the Boner recap game. Easy to play. Just tell us who won the Boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, go ahead and cheat. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, January 26, 2026, and click on there. It'll give you the answer. What is our prize?
Tickets to see Death Cab for Cutie July 29th at the Sandy Amphitheater.
There you go. Death Cab for Cutie tickets. 877-602-9696. Line up, play, and get that prize. RandLife.com/X96.
Yes, now, Rand Life, if you are, they're a local mortgage company, and if you're thinking of buying a home, making a move with your mortgage, then you've got to check out Rand Life. They are terrific. I recommend them highly. I've used Rand Life on several occasions, whether you're buying your first home or your next home, or maybe you're just looking to refinance and want to, tap into the equity of your home. You can. Rand Life home loans, they make the process simple, and they make it personal. They answer all your questions, make sure that you're clear on everything. Rand Life is local, they know the market, and they take time to walk you through all of your options. So you don't leave anything undone, and you get the maximum value. Start the year with a plan that works for you. Visit randlife.com/X96 for more information. They've got experts standing by to help you. randlife.com/X96. As being a word that some people don't like. They don't like the sound of it. It kind of gives them the creeps. Mm-hmm. And some guy in the chat room sent this list, moist, and 28 other gross-sounding English words that everyone hates.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, it's a list, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
This is from something called the Thought Catalog, and I don't agree with most of this. I mean, there are some words that I kind of go, ugh.
All right.
But moist is not one of them. Number 2, blog. These are words that get under some people's skin. Number 3, lugubrious.
What does that even mean?
It means sluggish and slow.
Okay.
Yoke. Number 4, yoke. That's fine.
Sure.
Number 5, gurgle. It's fine. There are 2 number 5s here for some reason. Phlegm.
Phlegm. Phonetically, it's fine.
I mean, I don't care for phlegm, but it's a thing, but the word is okay.
It's fun to say.
Fetus. Now, here's a word. I kind of don't like this word. Curd.
Curd?
Curd.
I don't mind curd.
Like large curd.
That's a fun word.
Large curd.
It's a good insult.
Smear. Yeah.
I don't mind smear.
No. Yeah, what's wrong with smear?
Squirt.
It's one of my favorite beverages.
Yeah.
Chunky.
Chunky?
Oh, that's a good pet name, right? Like, oh, look at that little chunky boy.
Number 12, maggots.
Yeah.
Now here's one. Viscous.
Viscous.
It's viscous.
It's fun to say.
I like it for the reason people dislike that word. It attacks with the tip of your tongue, right?
Queasy.
Queasy.
Bulbous.
Bulbous is that one's kind
of. Now here's a pretty good one. This is kind of a creepy word. Pustule.
Yeah.
I think that's the first word you've said in this whole list that might elicit a physical reaction from
Pustule.
Yeah.
Is that a pustule?
Yeah.
Ooh. And is that pustule festering?
Festering.
Fester.
Too,
Fester.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
okay, those two are good.
And does it secrete something?
Secretion.
Okay, those three are pretty.
Yeah.
And then we go to 19, munch.
No.
I don't mind munch.
Not at
20.
all.
Now 20. I don't know why, but I've never cared for this word. I don't like to say panties. I don't.
I think it's a funny word.
I don't know why, but I just don't like to say the word panties.
Why? It's taboo, maybe,
No,
to some degree?
I don't know. Like, why can't we just say underwear,
Well, we have boxers, so what's wrong with panties?
Well, there's a difference.
I guess.
Are you wearing panties?
What if I am?
I don't care. Number 21, clogged.
Clogged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 22, again, these are English words that people don't like to say, don't like the sound of them.
Mhm.
Vomit.
Vomit is, that's...
Jowls.
Jowls.
That's not a gross word.
I would say vomit, back to vomit.
Yeah.
On its own, fine. Vomitus.
Vomitus.
That's where you...
That's got some oomph
Yeah,
behind it.
you're adding
yeah.
some...
No. Number 24, dripping.
Dripping, no.
25, roaches. Roaches.
Roaches.
Roaches.
Yeah.
Just bugs. That's one maybe. 27, mucus.
Mucus is a good one.
Phlegm, I think, is worse than mucus.
You think phlegm?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm a phlegm guy over a mucus.
Or a mucus?
Bro.
I think if you say mucus with a B, bucus, like you have a cold.
Yeah.
Bucus.
There's a lot of bucus in my
Oh, I
nose.
have so much bucus.
This one, I don't like this word either. Slacks. You wearing slacks?
What don't you like about it? The
I don't know.
imagery
It's
or
just
the
I don't know.
phonetics?
What about dungarees?
Yes, it's pretty bad too. You can just say pants. You don't have to say I'm going to wear some slacks. And why are they slacks? I don't understand.
Because
that.
they're not jeans.
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
it's not a gross word, right?
Mm.
Is that gross to you?
Yeah. Slurp.
Slurp.
Yeah, and I think that's the end of the list.
Slurp.
Slurp.
Now, see, if we were a real Good Morning show,
Yeah.
we would have been overreacting to most of those, and we didn't.
No.
No.
It's
This was a perfect opportunity to, have some sort of viral thing going where we're all going,
yeah. No, it's to me most of the. I mean, they're just words.
Well, there was those three bangers back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Of the, bulbous, pustule, and fester.
Secrete.
And secrete.
That's very biblical.
Bulbous.
Right? They're gross, and then it implies like a
Pustule.
plague.
Bulbous pustule.
A texter disappointed that the word crotch isn't in there.
Crotch.
Crotch.
It's not a very. It's not a very. I mean, it's just
Deserves to be there before jowls. What's gross about jowls?
Yeah, I'd agree. I'd replace jowls with crotch.
Yeah, probably. I would too. Now I have words I really like saying, but I don't get an opportunity to say them very often. One of my favorite words is cudgel.
Cudgel is
good.
good.
But when are you ever going to say, I'm going to go get my cudgel and let you have it?
Remind me what a cudgel is.
It's like a little. It's a stick. It's a
like
beat
a
thing.
club.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
yeah,
club,
I just
to beat
Googled it.
people with.
Yeah.
A cudgel.
Nick says impale.
Yeah, it's not gross. It's violent, right?
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. Not a lot of those words were necessarily
Somebody
gross.
says they hate the word throbbing.
Throbbing, huh?
Dole whip.
Oh, come on now.
Roses? No, come on.
No.
Oh, that's something different.
Because we can't have our own texting
That's right.
program
Yeah.
is why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, crotch is not because it's just kind of a crude sort of.
Not over jowls, though. Jowls doesn't belong on there.
No.
That's one thing we agree on.
How about jowly?
Jowly?
You're rather jowly.
Yeah.
Meaning you have jowls?
Sure.
Oh,
Awfully
here's
close to jolly. So
here's one. Discharge.
Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
discharge.
Discharge
is-
should be on there.
It's vague enough and medical enough. It lets
Yeah.
your mind wander.
Oh, sputum.
Mm-hmm.
Sputum?
Sputum should be on that list. Yeah.
How do you spell that?
SPUTUM.
Sputum.
A mixture of saliva and mucus coughed up from
Yeah.
the respiratory tracts.
Yeah, it's when you spit a gob, it's usually sputum.
Sputum.
One of those.
Oh, Mateo, gristle.
Gristle.
Yeah, gristle.
Wasn't there a band? Yeah, there was a band called Throbbing Gristle.
Throbbing Gristle. Gristle's a good one.
Gristle is pretty. Yeah. Penetrate. That's all right.
Gross. It's
Nah.
dirty.
No, it's not dirty. You hear it during a football game all the time. They had to penetrate the interior line.
All right. Well, that's.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
There you go. All right. Well,
good list.
We will.
This is really high level of entertainment there.
I think so.
High class.
Yeah, this show is so political.
I know.
Yes.
Ralph in Sunset still hasn't found what he's looking for in Sunset.
And he won't. Not in Sunset.
No, it's somewhere else. But
it is.
I know what. I know what it's time for right now, though. It's time for the Boner recap. Is that right?
I suppose.
Okay, I read the schedule correctly.
All right.
So we have a contestant available.
Kieran.
With a K?
Yeah.
Hello.
Kieran, is that right?
Are we saying it right?
Yep.
Okay. Kieran, it's like the Japanese beer. Kieran, are you aware of that, Kieran? That you're named after a Japanese beer?
I know of the beer, but I don't think I'm named after it.
Okay.
Tell people you are.
Yeah. Do you know why you're named Kieran?
It's Irish or Gaelic for dark curly-haired one, and I had dark curly-haired when I was younger.
There you go.
Okay, that's good.
right.
There you. I'm glad you know that. Kieran, what I'm going to do here is read these three boner candidates, and you tell me which one was the winner. It was kind of an odd grouping today, and I'm surprised, sort of. But did you hear them earlier?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you'll have no problem here. And
you're-
then what's he going to win?
Tickets to Death Cab for Cutie coming July 29th to the Sandy Amphitheater.
Dark-haired, curly Kieran will enjoy Death Cab for Cutie. How's that sound?
That sounds amazing.
All right. Here we go. Listen carefully. Boner candidate number one. I come to pick up the kid. It's a woman in Orem. Arrested for driving under the influence, trying to pick up her daughter from a daycare center. Her blood alcohol level was 8 times Utah's legal limit. Not the daughter's, the mother who was driving. 8 times the legal limit. I'm picking up my daughter. Boner candidate number 2. Well, this is where we are now. A woman in Nebraska. Her name is Jamie Bonkowitz, which I love. Bonkowitz. She said, the Secret Service came to my door because of this tweet I made. No threats, no violence, just words. I said, J.D. Vance and Donald Trump, I'm waiting for the trials. I want to see the trials. And that's all she said. Well, they came and said, you were threatening the president. You were threatened. No. Well, do you go to Democratic rallies? I don't have to answer that. And she just kind of was very calm about it, and they went away. But she said, Ms. Bunkowitz said, this is where we are now. I didn't really do anything, and I'm getting hassled. And then boner candidate number 3, welcome to Utah, where we disagree better. A congressman from Florida was in Park City to attend a Sundance event, private event apparently, at the High West Distillery. His name is Representative Maxwell Frost. And apparently some Utah guy, well, I don't know if he's a Utah guy, but they've identified him as Christian Joel Young. He crashed the event and ended up punching this congressman in the face and hurling a racist slur at the congressman, who is a man of color, I believe. And he also harassed some women and made racial comments toward them as well. They finally got him. They arrested him. So those were the 3 candidates. Which one was the winner, Kieran?
Number 2 with the Secret Service.
Yeah, the woman who was being questioned at her at her doorstep.
Which is crazy that that's the one that won.
I know, it's kind of weird, isn't it?
But,
I
but again, that's where we are.
Yep.
That's where we are.
That's where we are. All right, Kieran, congratulations. Hang on the line, and Katie will chat with you. Just say thank you, and we'll put you on hold.
Oh, I put him on hold. Sorry.
Say thank you to Katie then, Kieran.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was. We got a second here.
Yeah.
I was in the building Saturday. I was in here on Saturday. My wife and her roller derby teammates came all in their roller derby gear. And by the way, it's funny when they're all together. I can't tell which one is my wife because they're all
in
they
their
all have helmets
and
they're all real tall on skates and everything. And they were doing a photo shoot here. They wanted to use this as a background, and they do these Instagram posts of them skaters, roller derby skaters in unusual places where you would not normally see them. So there's nobody here, and I got permission from our boss, and she said, "Sure, you could do that. Nobody's going to be around. Go ahead. I'm sure it'll be fine. You'll keep an eye on things." Yeah. And as it turns out, there was one person here, a producer for one of the sports stations. And he came out, didn't seem too perturbed about anything or surprised. And we chatted for a minute, and I asked him his name, and I think he said Zach, or I don't remember. I said, "Oh, how long have you been here?" And he said, oh, about 15 minutes. I said, "No, I mean with the station and here at Broadway." And he said, "Oh, a year and a half." And I said, "Oh, nice to meet you." And he said, "And what's your name?"
He didn't know who you were?
And I said, it's Bill Allred. And he said, "Oh, pleasure to meet you, Bill," and walked away. I think he had no idea who I was.
How is that possible?
It's just like,
don't you know who he is?
It's totally possible. He's in this sports bubble. Everything is sports.
I chatted with him about sports for a few minutes, about the games that were coming up on Sunday, the NFL game.
Oh, you were a boy for a minute?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Talking sports?
And I offered him, the roller derby women brought all of these snacks, and they were spread out all over the bar. And I said, "You want some snacks?" No, thanks. That's fine. But I thought it was.
And now he's just going to remember you as that guy I work with who gave me snacks. I don't know what he does. Or
I don't even
is.
know if he knows that I work here. Maybe he thought I just got permission to do it because I work with the roller derby and I got permission to do it.
You're a roller derby guy now.
Yeah. But it was kind of surprising to me. But at the same time, I realized that I pass people in this building every day that I really don't know their name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So why should they know yours?
And there are not that many people here.
No.
Well, I would at least recognize them. But I guess he's probably here only on the weekends mostly.
All right. Let's take a break. We'll be back. We got some big boy news and opinioendo coming up after these. Stand by for that. The Loveland Living Planet Aquarium.
Well, that's where he might know you from, Bill.
Yeah, when I swam in the shark tank out there.
You're that guy I saw swimming with.
Well, I had a scuba gear on. And,
I'd know you anywhere. Loveland Living Planet Aquarium. You can go there and plan your next visit at livingplanetaquarium.org. You take the kids there, they will love it. It's a great thing to do when it's super cold outside and you're looking for stuff to do with them. Take them to the aquarium. Or maybe you've done all the date stuff and you're trying to think of a new interesting thing to do on a date. And maybe think about going to the aquarium. You can see the sharks like the ones that Bill swam with. They have blacktip reef nurse gray reef sharks. They have sea turtles, a giant Pacific octopus, penguins. Everybody loves to see the penguins. They have rays, southern stingrays, giant shovel nose rays, and sometimes they have these hands-on touch experiences where you can actually touch a ray, and it's they feel really, really cool.
They're silky.
Yeah. You can travel through the planet in one afternoon. Oceans, rainforests, and more, all in one place. Explore, discover, and learn about Earth's diverse ecosystems at the Loveland Living Planet Aquarium. Go to livingplanetaquarium.org.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day, and today's word is
Pill. P-I-L-L, pill. And variants of the word too, pilling, pilled, pillar. And now the mayor of Mona, Utah, the Honorable Don Criddle, and his son Denver, be listening for the word pill and its variations.
Son, when are you going to learn? Being the son of the mayor of Mona, Utah, comes with certain responsibilities. You cannot just be going off half-cocked all the time, Denver. The Criddle name is still strong and respected, no matter what shenanigans you and your hoodlum friends are doing.
What do you mean, shenanigans, Daddy? Is that a French word or something?
What I mean is the tomfoolery that you and your chums have been engaged in down to the church parking lot. Now, we Criddles are considered pillars of the community. We can't be associated with the ruckus that you boys have been committing.
I ain't sure what tomfooling ruckus you're referring to, Daddy. What did we do?
When I say ruckus and church parking lot, what does that suggest to you, son? I'll tell you what it suggests. You and your hoodlum chums that you and your mother and I have warned you to stay away from was creating a bunch of noise and such down to the ward parking lot late at night. There's neighbors around that ward house, Denver. And when you send them, when you and them ne'er-do-wells you run with, them boys from up to Payson, start burning rubber in the parking lot at 2 a.m., well, folks are going to complain.
I know, Daddy. I'm sorry. It don't look good for the mayor's son, me, Denver Criddle, to be doing that kind of thing, does it? I'm really sorry.
Well, I know that you know better, son. So why was you with them boys pilling out in the parking lot?
I just got carried away, Daddy. Phil and Paul come down from Payson in Paul's new muscle car, and Phil said, "You want to see Paul's car burn rubber? You can really make it pill out." If we hadn't been drinking Mountain Dew, I would have said no, but, well, like I said, I got carried away.
I understand, son. Nothing makes you feel more manly than a high-performance engine and the smell of burning rubber.
Mm-hmm.
There's a great appeal to pilling out, especially when you're young. Right. I remember when I was 30.
Thank you,
Time
Daddy.
for some big boy news
and what about
and
Mom?
Innuendo brought to you by...
Experience the electrifying adrenaline rush of PBR. That's Pro Bull Riding. February 6th and 7th at the Delta Center. Tickets and information available at x96.com.
And as always,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Over the course of his career, Yorgos Lanthimos... It's a fun name to say. Film director Yorgos Lanthimos has crafted a distinct style of absurdist, surrealist, and kind of genre-defining filmmaking with projects like The Lobster, Poor Things, and Begonia. But The Hollywood Reporter has learned that the Greek filmmaker is set to make arguably his most mainstream project yet. A Super Bowl commercial for Grubhub.
I love it.
It will be the director's first Super Bowl ad, and Grubhub's as well. And fans of his work will immediately recognize his style. The food delivery app released a teaser spot for the campaign Monday with a visual design that is distinctly his and a cast of characters like something straight out of one of his films. This February, one food delivery app will finally put their mouth where their money is. This is the shot that you're seeing at x96.com/live. I watched this. This is the very end of the teaser. It's not the whole commercial. A camera pans down a whole table full of food to a one of those serving dishes that has a big dome cover on it. Mm-hmm. And a hand reaches out and pulls the dome cover off, and then you see these faces looking down into whatever is in there. This February is when you'll see it on the Super Bowl. The rest of the spot is being kept under wraps for now, so it'll be interesting to see. It's worth noting that while Lanthimos is now best known for his incredibly distinctive style of filmmaking, he actually began his career in Greece directing commercials, making music videos,
Well,
and
he should be good at this.
doing experimental plays. So the campaign is not exactly outside of his wheelhouse, even if it will be his Super Bowl debut. I remember years and years ago, the famed surrealist painter Salvador Dali made some TV commercials for, I think it was Alka-Seltzer, as I recall, and they were very odd and surreal. Let's see what else we have here. Brooks Nader has shut down speculation linking her romantically to Ben Affleck. I don't really know who Brooks Nader is.
Neither does Ben Affleck. They've never met. I don't know why this is a story.
She says, I haven't met him in my life ever. The 28-year-old model wrote, responding to an online rumor suggesting they had hooked up. Affleck is single following his second divorce from Jennifer Lopez. Nader has been unattached since late last year.
Can I stop you, Bill? It's not his second divorce from Jennifer Lopez. It's his second divorce from Jennifer Lopez. He wasn't divorced from Jennifer Lopez twice.
Oh, okay.
He was divorced from Jennifer Garner. That was once.
No, wait.
So there's a missing comment.
No,
Yeah.
wasn't he
No, they
married to Jennifer Lopez?
No, they called
Oh,
off
that's
the
right.
wedding.
They called the wedding
Yeah.
off. They didn't get divorced because they didn't get married.
Yeah. I didn't want people getting upset about
Well,
that.
yeah,
I watched the Rip, which is the Netflix movie.
Ben Affleck and
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly good.
See, I was staying away from it because it just
Sounded dumb to me.
yeah. But
it's
you are like the third person who has told me that it's surprisingly good.
My husband was gone for the night, and I was just looking for something dumb to watch, and it hooked me.
And there it
and
is.
it's a good one of those where you go, well, this could have just been a regular movie. Why is it just a Netflix movie? It's good.
Well, Gina, next time your husband is gone and you're looking for something dumb to watch, call me, and I'll send over some videos of when I was a little kid.
Okay.
They're really
They're dumb?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the let's see. I don't know. I skipped over something here. I was going to tell you more about the Ben Affleck thing, but now I'm not going to do it. Think Valentine's Day this year. It'll involving the same old symbols of romance like dozens of roses, chocolates housed in heart-shaped boxes, and fluffy teddy bears. Well, think again. Online floral delivery destinations 1-800-Flowers just cut the ribbon on its Valentine's Day 2026 Trends Report, and what you'll find inside that report is not what you would expect. The most surprising reveal of all, the fact that black, not pink, white, or even purple, is the color of choice for roses purchased right about now. With 1-800-Flowers sharing searches for black roses jumped 50%, and there are. Now,
they're dark red.
Yeah, they're. My wife has a penchant for, she calls it black flower. Anything that is black, that flowers black in the garden, she really likes that. Where I like color, I like gas station flowers.
Where they look like they're dyed,
just colorful.
so colorful.
But she likes but they're never really black. They're really dark purple or red. Yeah, so these are, but they're kind of cool looking. They're there they are, x96.com/live. I think they are. I like those. They're actually pretty nice. Let's see what else is going on. Representative Eric Bell, Georgia Representative Eric Bell, introduced House Bill 1013 in Georgia, seeking to designate lemon pepper as the state's official chicken wing flavor.
I can see that.
The bipartisan proposal would place the seasoning along peaches, Cherokee roses, and live oaks as codified cultural symbols of Georgia. The bill traces lemon pepper wings to early 1980s Atlanta, where J.R. Crickets helped popularize the chicken wings locally. Georgians adapted buffalo wings by adding lemon pepper seasoning, creating variations like lemon pepper wet and all flats. Just as peaches symbolize Georgia's agricultural pride, lemon pepper wings symbolize Georgia's cultural flavor and global culinary influence, the bill says. Let's see, what do we have here in Utah? I don't think we have
a spice.
Do we have a food? Is it official funeral potatoes? Are they officially the state?
I think Jell-O is the.
Oh, I think you're right. It is Jell-O.
I don't know. I think Jell-O's fallen out of favor.
Well, I know, but I mean, it's the
still...
official, like they actually pass a bill in the legislature.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know, like a cast iron is the
Dutch oven.
The Dutch oven is the state's official cooking pot, and what is it? Used to be the Colorado blue spruce was our official tree.
The state fruit is the cherry.
Okay, quiz me though. What do we got?
Oh, you want me to do all of them?
Yeah, quiz me.
Okay.
If I know what they are.
Hold on, let me pull the whole thing up here, and I will quiz you on it.
Let's see.
Okay, let's see. We have the state fruit.
Cherry. You just said that.
State vegetable.
Cantaloupe.
State vegetable.
Oh, vegetable, not the state. It'd be probably be corn.
Yeah, sweet. The state historic vegetable is sugar beet.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that would be, yeah.
State snack food.
Oh, I don't know. Snack food. Popcorn.
Yeah.
It's Jell-O.
Jell-O.
Oh, okay.
Those are the only three on here that are food related.
Well, what else is there?
The article I looked up is just
food related stuff. Alice Cooper says, I'm 77 years old, and I'm doing my best shows ever. Still out on tour, 77. He said, I don't know. He said, touring for me is just part of my life. I've been touring since I was 16. I'm 77 now, and I think I'm doing my best shows.
He doesn't know how to do anything else.
Yeah, well, and you know, it's just fine. There's a picture of him there, and he looks great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he does? What his other passion is?
Golf.
Yeah, he's a golfer, and he used to have a sports club or something,
restaurant, bar, or something.
Yeah, sports bar.
Yeah,
I bet he likes black roses.
Probably.
I would think.
Weather.
27 right now. Going to be sunny with a high of 44 today, and we warm up this week. We'll be back in the mid 50s by the weekend. What's that you say? You're wondering. Oh, why are you even wondering if there's going to be any? There's no storms. No storms. No storms.
All right. Thank you.
It's often said that the people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah word of the day. And today's word is...
Well, today there are two words to consider. They are kraal, C-R-A-L-L, and skeen, S-K-E-E-N. And to use these words in dialogue, we go to Mona, Utah, where the mayor, Don Criddle, is dealing with his dim-witted but very excitable son, Denver. Denver has come to his dad's office with a very big plan. Again, the words are kraal and skeen.
Daddy, did you hear the big news? The big news about Sundance?
You mean the Sundance Phlegm Festival? Yeah, I heard.
No, this ain't about a phlegm festival. It's about the Sundance Film Festival. I didn't know they had a phlegm festival.
No, son. There isn't a phlegm festival. I just sometimes call the Sundance Film Festival the Sundance Phlegm Festival. You know, it's kind of a joke.
Well, gee, Daddy, I thought jokes were supposed to be funny.
Never mind. Now, what's the big news?
Well, Daddy, the Sundance Festival is leaving Utah. There ain't going to be no more films, no more Hollywood stars, no more people who are Hollywood stars dancing on tables and getting in fights in Pork City bars and restaurants.
Why? Did the Pork City mayor finally put her foot down and say that the city police force is not going to tolerate that behavior?
No, the Sundance folks got a better offer from Colorado, so they're just pulling up stakes and leaving Utah for good. But, Daddy, there's a silver lining to this dark cloud.
How so?
Well, we'll have to start today if we have any chance of organizing the Mona City International Film Festival. I already started working on my first movie. It's an original story about a bunch of kids who go out to the Mona Reservoir and have some fun at a bonfire party, but then they get stalked and killed by the Currant Creek Killer, wear the big knife and wear the hockey mask.
Son, that sounds kind of familiar. But aside from that, what about money? You need sponsor money big time to get something like this off the ground.
That's why I need your influence as mayor, Daddy, to see if you can corral some sponsors for the festival. Maybe you can round up, corral the folks at the Lavender Farms or the Bullet Factory for money. Tell them I'll give them a cameo in my movie. You tell them that they'll meet Hollywood stars who will come to Mona for the festival.
Well, I guess I could talk to them.
Oh, and something else, Daddy. We're going to have to build a big hill somewhere in town, as big as a mountain.
Well, what on earth for?
The Hollywood types who come to Park City like to go skiing. We need some place for them to do some skiing.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
Hey, look, it's our old friend Wade Taylor.
Hey, it's Wade.
Attorney Wade Taylor. Utah Divorce Now.
That is my website, yes.
Yes, but
we're here for a different website.
You've branched out into something else, and I think this is really a good deal. It's called SALT Mediation Group, and this is a modern way to divorce easily, or easier.
It is. About 4 years ago, we started this after having litigated for years.
Yes.
And the anger and whatever else, this is the alternative to attorney-driven divorce. I mean, attorneys are important sometimes, obviously, but honestly, about 50% or more of divorces can be just resolved through mediation with the parties, just some little advice, and that's what we did.
Do you find that most people, when they get divorced, I mean, we always think of it as, and they're fighting, yelling at each other, but are most people just kind of like, this is really too bad we have to do this, we don't really want to, but I mean, we wish it could have worked out, but let's just work it out equitably and not fight with each other.
Yeah, and that's true, because a lot of times, like I said, I think people they need the guidance to get out. They need it. They had someone help them get into the marriage. They need the guidance to get out. There is an online court system that can help them, but it's not very intuitive. So that's what we're here for. We work primarily with pro se litigants, just meaning the parties without attorneys, and help them walk through their divorce either through mediation or we draft all their documents. But we're kind of a one-stop. From beginning to end, we'll get it done for
I
them.
bet this is cheaper than taking things to court and having it be a long, drawn-out fight.
It is. It's significantly cheaper, and the timelines are shortened manyfold. It's much shorter to go through this process. And the cost for an attorney, if anybody's used an attorney, they know it can just be excessive. So
I remember, so when I got divorced years ago, we did mediation, and my ex-wife set it up, and she said, "Yeah, just meet me at this office." And I said, "Okay," and we sat down, and the mediator said, "Okay, this is what your wife proposes, how you divide everything up. You do this, and if you'll just pay off these bills, and she can keep the house." And I said, "Yeah, okay, I can do that." We signed a piece of paper, and that was it. I think it has to be filed by an attorney or something.
Yes, and that's one of the things that we do is we're one of the only mediation companies that can take it from start to finish, because we will do your attorney documents. They're based on our documents that we file in our cases. But yeah, we come in, they'll mediate, or they'll give us their terms that they have, and it can be done fairly quickly within one mediation session or a couple mediation sessions if we need some more information. But It is a much quicker process.
Is it
and much
now? Why did you decide on the name SALT Mediation Group? Just because of Salt Lake City, or
Yeah, basically, it's just based on Salt Lake City. Nothing out of the ordinary.
It's easy to spell, Bill.
I thought the T was for Taylor.
It could be, I guess, Salt Mediation for Taylor. But
Salt Mediation Group will save you some time, some money. It's I like the way you say it's a way to divorce smarter.
Mhm.
And so if you go to saltmediationgroup.com
or just saltmediation.com, either one.
Okay. And schedule a free consultation, and
that is the best way. We do everything online rather than having to do phone calls.
Really?
We can do Zoom mediations, or we can do in person, whatever people feel more comfortable
That's
with.
nice too. Yeah.
It is, because we'll do things for people that are out of the state where one of the parties has moved, but everything can be done online. It's quick, efficient, and kind of a streamlined process.
Now I'm assuming that once we have talked about this on this show,
Mhm.
you're going to be flooded with people. Flooded with people who are seeking divorces. Do you have more than one mediator?
We do.
Okay.
There is more than one mediator. It is not just myself.
But
doing
I remember Wade telling me that January is his busy season.
It is. It always is. December, be nice for
Yeah.
Christmas.
But he stays together for Christmas, and then
January, move forward.
And if I may, we are all examples of, get your first marriage out of the way. The second one's so much better. Get on to your second marriage.
Yeah, just where you've learned all. You had your practice spouse.
Get
where you
on.
make all your mistakes.
My current wife hates this argument. By the way.
she
So you know.
And I think it's interesting you refer to her as your current wife. So Salt Mediation Group or saltmediation.com. And what does it take to be a mediator?
There is some training behind it. A lot of it is because the fact that as myself, I've gone through probably 5,000 to 6,000 hours of mediation through the years. And so there's training there. We do go through some training, but I would just say on-the-job training.
Really?
As being a lawyer has set me up. But there is some training through the U of U you can go through if you're not an attorney. We're an attorney-based one that have already had the experience.
So I'm telling you, if you're looking for a job, because he's going to need help, he's going to be flooded. He's going to be flooded with people seeking mediation.
You can always reach out to us. Yes.
Now, the term mediation, though, implies that I wouldn't tell people if they're listening to this and saying, if you guys already agree on everything, come to mediation. Mediation means you can help them come to some agreement on some things. You don't have to already all have it pretty much.
I was lucky. I just agreed to everything. Okay, that's fine.
No, but you're right. Mediation means you may have some small issues that you have questions. We also will help people if they already have an agreement and they don't want to go through the court system. We will just draft the documents. It's called an uncontested divorce. And we do a lot of those for people because it's much simpler. They fill out a simple form for us. We get everything drafted and can have it filed and done within 40 days.
Can you mediate visitation rights for kids?
We do. We mediate visitation. We mediate alimony, businesses. We've handled cases from the most simple to multi-million-dollar estates where we've had to divide everything up. So it is a much better way because the people typically know what they want. And like I said, attorneys can become a stumbling block sometimes in resolving a case.
You've been a divorce lawyer for a long time, and also a family like a wills and an estate lawyer.
Yeah.
But so are you putting yourself out of business doing this?
No, no. With SALT mediation, you usually have to have two people that are willing to cooperate. There are definitely going to have divorces where you have one person who just wants to fight, and so both people are fighting. And there are cases that involve very complex things, whether it's a custody issue, abuse, drug use. You need attorneys on those cases for sure.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of cases where you can come in, we can help you walk through the process, get an agreement without having to litigate everything.
So if you want to split up, saltmediation.com. Saltmediation.com. It's the Salt Mediation Group, and we've known Wade here for many, many years, and I would trust him or any enterprise he started implicitly to do a good job.
I thought about that today. It was back when you were in your old studio, and it was the the who are the people in your neighborhood?
ASCA, yeah.
ASCA. It was the
Oh
who
my
are the
God.
people, and it's been a long time. I had dark hair then.
Are you still making pens?
I am, but I have moved on to sourdough.
Sourdough.
That is something I really love doing now, making sourdough bread and everything.
We'll bring that next time.
I will bring you guys some in. I
was
will
gonna say,
definitely do that.
We'll have to have an ask a mediator.
That would be great.
Coming up, and then you can bring some.
All right, Wade Taylor. It's the Salt Mediation Group. If you are going, I mean, and we laugh and make a little light of it, but it's never fun to have to split up. Oh, and sometimes it is, but I mean, mostly it's a sad thing you have to go through.
This might be a less painful way to go about.
So the Salt Mediation Group or saltmediation.com.
I'm getting a lot of questions about this. I would just say go to Wade's website, and I'm sure there's a contact feature there. So.
Yeah, and it is cheaper than hiring him as an attorney.
Regrettably, that's true.
Saltmediation.com. All right. Thank you, Wade. Thanks
Thank you.
for coming in.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you guys.
Let's see, Gina. It's Utah Advocates.
Oh, the Advocates,
Boy,
yeah.
Lawyers to lawyers.
Yeah, you know those guys, don't you?
This is a different thing.
Yeah.
Different thing.
Personal injury. This is where no mediation involved here. Well, these guys will go to bat for you. The advocates will go to bat for you with the insurance company. So if you've been hurt in some kind of an accident, or if your property's been damaged, I don't think Katie suffered any injuries when they helped her, but she had damages to her vehicle both times, and the advocates helped her get an equitable settlement from the insurance companies. Don't try to do that stuff on your own. So if you've been in an accident, you're not sure if you're at fault, or you know you weren't at fault, call them, 801-355-5550. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You'll get an attorney on the line immediately, not a gatekeeper, not a paralegal. 801-355-5550, or you can chat online. It's UtahAdvocates.com. The Advocates.
All right.
Well,
it's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
These are 45 pet peeves that are simply the worst. You know, pet peeves, it's essentially, it's a thing that must go. But it's something that's really annoying. And these are interesting because I think everybody could agree with these, and yet people still do them.
Okay.
I won't go through all of them. There are 45 of them. I'll skim through some. Here's some travel ones. Clapping when the plane lands.
But I don't know. It depends on if things were rough there for a bit. I've been on flights where I'm like, yeah, we made it.
Okay. I'm waiting for Gina to find the opposite to all of these. Standing in the aisle as soon as the plane lands.
I mean,
see, here she goes again. I mean, I get it.
If
You're
you
the
have-
most important person on the
No,
plane.
no.
You can't. You've got to get that off the plane.
Say your flight was delayed and you're going to miss your connecting. And
You will not get off the plane any quicker if you stand up immediately in the aisle. And the shoeless people on planes.
Well,
Gina?
oh yeah, no,
come on.
I have no tolerance.
No,
for that.
come on.
That's gross.
Okay, there's one. Let's see. These are dining pet peeves.
Okay.
When a waiter drops a dish and it breaks it, and people clap in the restaurant. Hey, way to go! That's just rude. The guy, the man or the woman feels horrible as it is, having to clap and bring attention to it.
Isn't the applause meant to lighten the seriousness of the
Maybe.
situation?
Now you're doing it too.
No.
Chewing with your mouth open.
Well, that's just rude.
Eating noisily. Texting during a meal.
Yeah.
Not knowing your food or order.
Not knowing your food order.
Yeah,
I don't know what I ordered.
No, unable to make up your mind about.
Okay.
We're all waiting for you. Yeah. What do you want?
I don't know. Should I get the? I don't know.
And overcomplicated check splitting.
Yeah, you just if
just divide it up.
Yeah, if it's two couples, just
or have one person Venmo. One person put it on their card and you Venmo them later.
No, but you had 3 drinks and I only had 1.
Yeah, don't do that.
Work pet peeves: busy business people who need to know who need others to know that they're busy. You know, you're constantly saying how busy you are.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's busy.
I'm overworked. Stealing food at work.
Stealing food.
Like in the
people
fridge.
People have a community fridge.
Oh, yeah.
Which the best thing to do about that at work, having a community fridge, is to not have one.
I don't know. I wouldn't steal food from the fridge because I don't know how it was prepared or who made it.
People
or,
do it.
know,
Or
yeah.
leaving the food in there too long.
That's a problem.
Yeah. And by the way, in email, this is a bad one too. When emailing, learn how to use reply and not reply all, because it's just so. Plus, you end up saying things that you probably shouldn't be saying to everybody. Let's see, good old fashioned general pet peeves. Leaving the lights on. When you leave a room, you
Turn the lights
You
off.
should turn the lights off.
I do. This studio every day.
Let's see. Workout, bragging about how you work out at a gym.
Do you even lift, bro?
Hey, man, I had a really good day. I did my quads today. Constant talk about dieting.
Oh, yeah.
One-upping. We used to work with a guy, I won't say his name, who had a one-up for everything. And I remember we were in Europe, pointing out some architectural marvel, and he said, "Well, we have something like that in Roy."
We have something like that. No, we don't.
No, you really don't. Let's see. What is this? These are says. Oh, these are just general ones. Yeah. Walking too slowly.
Yeah.
Cutting in line. Mm-hmm. Interrupting and talking over people. It's hard.
Yeah, it really is.
It's hard to.
No, I know. When you try to.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I had a point to make, but now I can't. Now I don't know. Let's see. Humble bragging.
Humble brag.
Well, I don't want to brag, but
When things happen and you're dying to tell people, just say it. Don't couch it with a complaint or sprinkling of self-deprecation. We know what you're up to now. Now we're thinking about the way you delivered the news instead of the news itself. It's
just come right out.
You know, I probably shouldn't say this, but let's see. Borrowing money and not paying it back. Well, yeah. Not holding the door open for people.
That's just rude.
I think I'm really good at that. I mean, I hold the door open for everybody.
And then you get stuck holding it for everyone because no one else will. Is anyone going to take over?
And I really appreciate it when somebody holds the door for me. I really do. I think that's a very social interaction that's really good. It says, "Hey, we're all people here."
Sure.
Let's see. Talking during movies. Yeah. God. I don't get that. Just
a lot of the behavior has driven me out of the movie theater.
Yeah. Let's see. Borrow. No, that's raining on people's parades.
Don't tell me.
So it's a matter of when somebody talks about something that they're really excited about, and you say,
"Yeah, that's dumb."
Yeah. Well, really? What makes you think that's so exciting? Huh?
I did that before, and it's not as great as you think.
Yeah, exactly. That's good. Being late or being too early.
What's wrong with being too early?
You don't get a gold star for arriving 10 minutes early. In fact, if you have the tendency to,
I will give you a gold star if you arrive early.
If you arrive at a dinner party too early, you should be disinvited.
Oh yeah, not a dinner party.
Stay in your car. Give the hosts time to get everything together to their liking.
Other things, it's good, but dinner party.
I've had people. Oh no, I've been the person that's come early to a dinner party and stood there and kind of gotten in the way while they're still trying to.
Because oftentimes when you're having a dinner party, the very last thing you do is change your clothes. Like you wear just like grubby clothes while you're getting ready, and then because you don't want to get your nice clothes dirty, and the last thing you do is change your clothes. And if they come too early, they might see you in your sweats.
Do you know anybody who does this? Sharing other people's stuff. So I guess it's
good news. Like, did you hear so and so's pregnant? Like that?
Says, there are people in our lives who love to break news on social media. Unfortunately, it's not always yours to share.
Yeah.
If your daughter just got engaged, maybe let her make the first announcement. Your 150 followers will understand when you're second or third to report the story. Yeah, so don't do that. That's particularly true of pregnancies.
Mm-hmm. Or wedding announcements.
Yeah, all of that kind of
All
stuff.
right.
So there you go.
There we go. Thank you.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Black roses at the Black Parade.
All right.
Huh?
You're the one that brought up black roses. That's...
Yeah, I did. And then your comment was what again?
There's a lot of black roses at the Black Parade. My husband brings me flowers every Friday. Every Friday.
Don't you feel like a cad, Carrie? Don't you feel like a heel that you don't do that?
He stops,
I sure do.
He stops by the cemetery and then brings...
You know, we used to make that joke that Memorial Day was free flower day.
Yeah.
The day after Memorial Day was free flower day
Yeah.
because you could go to... And then I was talking to somebody who they'd stolen all the flowers off of her mother's grave or something.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad about that.
Don't
that
do
we
that.
haven't done that. We haven't made that joke
Don't
since.
do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't do anything for him.
Oh, you just sit around looking good.
No.
You just sit around looking good.
He does everything.
That's right. That's why we get that impression.
Mm-hmm. All right. You may want to take a look at your promo.
Yes, I see it.
Because there's...
I know. It's Gina forcing me
Yeah.
into extra work.
I mean,
I'm already busy.
It's just one that a cold read might be a little tricky.
I looked through it.
Okay.
And I'm extra tired, but Gina's forcing me into more work. So
all right. Daddy, it's an outrage.
What's an outrage, Denver?
The Mona City mayor election, you were robbed.
Son. Now the peaceful transfer of power is the bedrock of our democracy.
Bedrock, but
now Denver cussing ain't gonna help nothing.
Was the mayoral election stolen? Tune into Radio from Hell Tuesday morning to find out.
Now, see, if you just said some morning, we would have gotten
some more.
Oh, you've got this written in your head, Gina. Why don't you just go ahead and...
Nope.
She learned her lesson.
No, I learned my lesson.
All right.
It's just a suggestion. We don't have to do anything.
Well, okay, then I won't. I'm so tired.
All right.
I'll do it.
Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am when I'm awake?
I was hoping it was a pill.
Nick is next.